What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the ANR Geekly. I am Elvin, and we got a great show today. We got some cool pictures to talk about. We got some cool toys to talk about, and we got an X-Men show to review about. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be a blast. So come join us, hang out with us, and don't forget, we got a world famous ANR dad joke. And bringing in my friend who is just hot off the heels of buying red boots because they're in fashion now because of the Spurn picture. What kind of red boots did you
I was
get?
gonna aim them at my boots, but I don't have any. Let me just. There you go. I'll slide him into view.
Oh, there's the red boots. There it is.
There you go.
If you don't know what we're talking about, stay tuned. We're gonna get into it.
Look at him. Look at him. He's already at 7:59.
Where are you guys? I need my fix. Don't worry, we're here. We didn't go anywhere. We are just.
He made it. He made it.
We're like 35 seconds late.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Eesh, tough crowd. Okay. How's it going, man?
Oh, good. How are you?
I am excited to talk about some cool stuff today. A lot of things happened in the world of pop culture. We're going to get into it. Big picture, as we talked about earlier, that we're going to have details on. People already losing their minds. Yeah. Some good, some bad. It's a picture, but that's how the internet is today.
Yeah, that's how it always goes.
All right. Without further ado, let's start off with the bang. Let's do the world famous. If I can find it here, where did it go? Did you delete it?
I didn't do anything, and I got a warning. He's like, he proactively warned me about this one, so it's either gonna be really good or really bad.
It's gonna be fantastic, like always. If you don't know what we're talking about and you're new here, welcome. First of all, we do a dad joke every Monday before we start our show. You can hang out with us on live or watch us on the replay crew, or you can listen to us on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, and all a bunch of podcast platforms. So how this works is if you're live or doing all those other things, you can do hashtag dad if you thought this week's joke was good, hashtag sad if you thought this week's joke was not good. Rarely do we get sad. We always get dad. And you can send us your jokes and we'll give you credit for it too. I do have one from somebody that sent it to me a couple of weeks ago. I will probably do it next week. I just remember right now. So I'm like, yeah, I'll get to your joke, and I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. I will get to your joke soon, and I will give you credit for it. All right, Dee, you ready? Here we go. Your mic is on mute, or did you just turn off the volume? Did you want to hear me?
I turned off the volume.
You're like, whoop, bring it down. I'll just pretend to smile. All right, here we go. Oh, KJ just said sup. And Rasper is here as well. Sorry. Okay, ready? Here we go.
Ready.
Why is Peter Pan always flying?
Why, Elvin?
Because he never lands. I love this joke because it never grows old.
That's a twofer.
I warned you.
I don't even know how to handle that.
It's a right hook and a left jab.
Someone gets that. Just an image.
Jab. So that was a move this man.
Come on.
Oh. Wow. Okay. Tough crowd here. Jeez. Oh my God.
I still think your best one was the Wakanda Sykes one.
Wakanda Sykes. You know, she's in the Bad Batch TV show.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. She's one of these pirate queens or something like that.
Is she reoccurring? Like,
she's got that unique voice. The minute she talked, I'm like, I did the DiCaprio. I'm like, that's one.
Yeah.
And she's hilarious, man. She's pretty good. I like her. You had two chances and both failed.
They weren't that bad.
Come on, he never lands. Oh man.
KJ's confused.
You know the thing is, like, when I go through a list, I've got a list that I've compiled, right? I'm like weeks ahead for dad jokes, right? Like, I will never run out of dad jokes for months, right? And
oh God.
Shut up. That's not a joke. That was funny though. But it's the funny thing is, like, I'll sit there and I'm going through this list, and my wife will be watching TV because I just kind of hang out with her just before we come down. I would come down here to turn the show on. You need a better list. Hey, I'll do the jokes here, buddy.
Get out of here.
Yeah, get out of here. We're not hiring right now. But you can submit your joke though. I don't mind. But yeah, it'll be funny because I'll be like, nah. I'm like, yeah, I'll giggle. And then the one that really gets me, I'll just start laughing, and my wife just looks at me like, "You're so weird. What are you doing?" Like, you're laughing at jokes that you're just reading. Like, what? I'm like, yeah, they're funny.
Don't worry, I get that too. Like I'll like think of like quotes, and then I'll just start chuckling to myself. And she's like, "You're so weird. Like, what's wrong with you?" You know, like movie quotes, like Jim Carrey quotes. Like sometimes I just say them out loud. She's like, what's wrong with you?
Wow. Okay, so this is the type of people we have here. We have hate people like JL here. Not going to mention who it is. And then we have amazing people like Darth, who says, they are always good, Alvin. I got you. Checks in the mail, buddy. Checks in the mail. But anyways, let's get into what we watched and what we got.
Bad Friends, which you watch as well. It's another podcast with Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino.
I have yet to see this week's.
I'm all over the place where I haven't like kept up to date, so I'm just watching them out of order now. But it's only like 4 episodes. Like I think I'm 4 episodes behind. Watching Severance. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. It is.
I have.
Yeah. So
Apple TV.
Yeah, with Adam Scott. Basically, when you go to work, you only remember being there, and then when you leave, you only remember your life at home. So it's like you have 2 personalities: your work life and your
the normal life of every blue collar person.
Yeah, except like you literally forget there's a severance like project where you are a candidate to have this done to you. So basically, like, it's good for the home version because you never have to feel like you're at work, but the work version feels like they are trapped there. And they all seem to be okay with it, except for the one-offs who kind of like hate their lives. So like, I don't want to do this anymore. And then I'm only on episode 3, so this is probably going to get dark. I'm curious to see how this goes about.
I watched 1 episode
Yeah.
and it just got weird for me.
Yeah.
But I did hear a lot of good things about it.
Oh, Jeff watched it. Did you recommend that to us or something? He's like, finally, you're watching.
Recommend it to me. He recommended it to me.
I like it so far.
The show that's coming on Apple TV that I'm going to look at is called Dark Matter.
Yeah, I saw the like kind of trailer.
Yeah,
like, I don't know what's going on.
I'm curious. We'll see.
I did check out Fall Guy.
This show is highly recommended. The ANR GEEKLY show. Ah, how nice of you.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're the best. Okay, sorry, we cut you off. Go ahead.
Oh, that's all right. Things are coming and going as we talk. Fall Guy, I checked out. I like his character. I like him. I like the
Ryan Gosling.
Scenes. Yeah, Ryan Gosling. I like his character in the film. I like Emily Blunt. I like his action scenes are well choreographed. Like they're like intense action scenes. It is a murder mystery though. So I was kind of just like, where's this going? Like,
oh, it's a murder mystery.
Yeah, it is.
The trailer comes off as a comedy.
It's a comedy. It is a comedy, but it's a murder mystery comedy.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen Knives Out where they had funny moments in that.
No, I did not.
Okay, that's all right. Basically, he's kind of aloof. Like, it's over the top action, and that plays into the comedy. He's kind of like a male bimbo, except when he's fighting, like he's like a savant. Like he gets out of situations that no one should be able to, and he's just a stuntman.
Did he just carry over the Ken personality into this?
Yeah, but then add in the stuntman who knows how to fight really well. And it's not like he says like I've trained in martial arts or anything. All of this is because he's a stuntman. So he has probably trained in martial arts for stuntman scenes. He's done all of this stuff, but he applies it to real world situations and he gets out of situations with his stuntman mind. I was like, okay, that's cool.
Okay.
I like it. You've seen the trailer.
Yeah,
it's over the top. So
I wanted to go see it, but I know you invited me to come see it, but it was
last minute and you're at work.
Working. It was like, but I definitely want to check it out.
I don't know. It's hard to recommend it as a theater view. Would you see Bullet Train in theater?
Oh, 100. I'm so mad I didn't see it in theater.
Okay. I was just saying,
that is a phenomenal movie.
It's that kind of comedy.
Okay. All right. I like that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Bullet Train was, if you haven't seen Bullet Train, anybody out there, go check it out. It's a fun movie. I enjoyed it. Everybody in it was really good.
Yeah, Brad. Yeah. Sweet cast.
Yeah.
They kind of brought in the same cast. What's his name? Aaron Johnson. Is that his name? I forgot his name. Him. Ryan Gosling.
Okay. Did Brad Pitt show up?
He's probably somewhere in there. Like he's probably somewhere in there, to be honest. I didn't get anything this week. If I did, I don't recall what it was. So
What?
nothing came out.
That's rare.
I've been playing with my Mezco Turtles still, though.
Look at this guy.
I can't read him.
Sorry, I was bored with Bullet Train.
I don't know what his preference and taste.
Not the actual Bullet Train. It's
he's just sitting. He's just sitting
don't
there
sit there and just watch
YouTube
YouTube videos of Bullet Trains.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I did
you
watch
like
Kaiju
Bullet Train, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I liked it a lot. And then Kaiju number 8 again. I've been giving that a go still.
Okay.
Did you get anything this week?
Yes, I did. I got a few things. So, what did I get here? Let's see. I got my G.I. Joe Retro Duke, a little minty here. I've got another one that I've opened up already, and he is awesome. Got this one. So this one's going to stay minty and hang on the wall. And then this one, I only got one, but I should have got two. It's still available to get two, but Scarlet. This is the definitive Scarlet that I wanted from day one, and it is awesome. This is like the perfect Scarlet. The face is a little bit, it doesn't look like the drawing, but how many times do we actually get that, right? Like, so
she's missing her space armor.
No, that's the good thing. The fact that it's missing is great. So she's not a space marine, but yeah, it's a toned down color, which I like, and the hair sticks out a lot, very red. It's not orangey, so it's good. I actually really like this. I might get another one because it's so cool. But for now, happy to get that. And then another, I got G.I. Joe's galore today. It's all G.I. Joe today. Okay, it's all G.I. Joe. I got Cobra Metalhead. This guy is just rockets galore. Look at that. It's just like everywhere.
See, that's how you do accessories.
Yeah, just everywhere you could think. The picture on the back is just wild. Look at this. This is Stuntman right there. Stuntman right there with the bullet train in the back. That is insane. I got two of these guys because I think I'm gonna have the helmets at the top. I don't know if you can see them. The two helmets are different, so I'm gonna have one with one helmet on, the other one with another one. So just looks cool. Really happy to get him. And then finally, I went and so this is a piece that you attach to the his tank, the GI Joe HasLab. So it's a little trailer in the back, and it is the Cobra his tank missile. How do we call it? Heat seek missile system. So you just add that piece to the back.
Do you like when they do things like this?
I think it's great.
Or would you have preferred it all came in as one?
Well, then the price would go up significantly because this was alone was $70 USD, right? So I think it's nice to have this added on afterwards. If you don't want it, don't get it. You still got a cool his tank. So yeah, I like it a lot. The missile launcher is actually great. It is. It's really cool. But yeah, that's what I got all G.I. Joe this week. Why, thank you. Sorry. I know.
Okay. All right.
What did I watch? Obviously, we're going to talk about X-Men 97. I watched the Formula One Miami race. That was great. It was fun. I'm into that kind of stuff, so I like it. The fact that it's in the US, it's actually at a time that I can watch it, not like in the middle of the night when it's at the other side of the world. Watch some hockey, some basketball, some wrestling, and what else? Pretty much that's it. Didn't really get. I just went down the rabbit hole of YouTube, checked out a bunch of YouTubers. That's about it. Just opening some figures up too, trying to catch up. So yeah, that's about it.
You should just pick a random tote and just open them live one day, like a 5-minute thing, just pick one at random, like an old one that people have forgot
Yeah,
existed,
yeah.
and then just like
You know what I should do? It's the Mezco Black Suit Superman. It's been
yeah,
out for a few, I think over a month. So
it's relevant now again. So there you go.
yeah. Cool. All right, let's get into our first topic.
Do you want to do
What do
the
we
quick
got?
and easy one?
Ah, look at you. The quick and easy.
Here we
one,
go.
eh?
So
Holy smokies.
I was working and you dropped in the chat, both of you, like, oh, is this real? Is this real? I was like, oh my God, it is. So James Gunn tweeted the date of the movie reveal and then the first official look of the costume. How do you feel about it? You're the Superman guy here.
I love it. I think it's great. It's different. It's I love the cape that it's hanging over. It's not a short little dinky cape. It's actually decent. I like the fact that the color's a little toned down. It kind of reminds me, like somebody ruined it for me online, saying it kind of reminds me of the Guardians of the Galaxy uniform.
I mean, I guess in the sense that it's clothing, but I don't see that.
But it's
Like,
red and blue and a little bit of yellow. So
yeah, but that's how he is. So you can't really like avoid that, right? So like,
oh, what? There
oh,
could be
right.
more than one Superman guy.
Sorry, man. Everybody just chill the F out.
Yeah.
Like, you're both the Superman guys here.
Jeez. Somebody's offended.
Yeah.
But it's funny on the internet already. People are like picking sides. There's people that like it, then there's people who hate it. They're like, oh, they downgraded the suit from Henry Cavill's suit. Even the guy from the TV show, CW show, suit is better. And I'm just like, it's not horrible, guys. Like, why don't we let the movie play out first?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, why is it getting so nonchalant ready while there's something explosive
That's
happening?
like it's a like cute little poster. Like it's not supposed to be taken seriously.
Picture, right? And how do you know he's not moving full speed and it's a freeze
It's slowed
frame?
down. It's slowed down.
Like people are crazy mad about a picture.
That's so funny.
It's hilarious that people take a picture and just get upset about it. Like you're getting a cool picture. They just started filming. Give it about 6 to 7 months. They'll have a trailer out for you.
Yeah.
I think the trailer's gonna come out around Christmas time. Because
so?
because that's when they're gonna officially start rolling. It's probably gonna be on Christmas time at a big movie that's being released around Christmas time.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, because the movie comes out in July, I believe, right?
Yeah.
So they'll have one in Christmas time, and then they'll do another trailer in spring break time, and then off they go with the tour of all the talk shows and all that stuff. So exciting times, right? So I mean, this is make or break for Disney, DC.
Yeah. They've had Peacemaker has paved the way for people's trust to still be a little bit intact.
Well, it's not just Peacemaker. It's also James Gunn, I think, right?
Yeah, I mean, like that was him proving, like, hey, it's not all bad. Like, here, check. Like, people loved Peacemaker. I know some hated the comedy aspect of it, but that just wasn't meant for them. Let's see how he does with Superman. I personally do not mind this suit at all. It is a modern take on him. I feel like it's just a collaboration of all of them. It does remind me of the New 52 suit,
which I like.
You like that one.
Yeah.
Do you like this one more than the classic? Do you like the red trunks?
Oh man, that's a tough one. I used to like the trunks stuff, but now when I saw this look, I kind of gravitated towards this more cleaner look.
Because he still might have them. Like you could see like there's red.
What does it matter if he has?
It doesn't matter. Like it's just some people were.
We might have offended YouTube user. He's gonna get all. He's gonna be
like,
you saw my keyboard right now.
And the spit curl on the head.
Here comes the paragraphs. Oh man, but no. Here's the thing. This is the first of many suits you're gonna see. Probably they need to sell merchandise. Todd needs to make a gazillion Superman figures. Yeah. So they're going to make a bunch of versions. Every movie, you're going to have a new version. Every cameo he probably makes will be a new take on it, a slight change to it. It's all going to come down. They're going to make, that's how it is. That's how you make merchandise and, sell it like crazy. So
do you feel Do you hate when they change the suits like that, or do you feel it's just unnecessary?
Everybody wants
Like
their
the
own
first,
take.
like the
Everybody wants
first.
their own take on it, right? So
I mean, like even like Man of Steel, and then Batman versus Superman, and then Justice League. Superman had a different suit on each and every one of those. Does that kind of thing bother you? Where it's still the same franchise, or is it just like, yeah, whatever?
I think their hands are forced to change. I think
Okay.
they're told that, hey, we need to sell merchandise, so we need to make the suit different,
Mhm.
right? So I think that's just the way it is. And like I said earlier, like with the picture, like you're always gonna have people on sides. You're never gonna make everybody happy about it. But if the movie is good and the movie does well, you're gonna see most of those people that are very negative kind of go back into the shadows, right?
Yeah.
And not say anything. And that's how you shut people up. You just make a good movie, make a good, damn good movie, and the rest will be fine.
Yeah.
So
I have high hopes for this. I do like the look. What else we got here? Here's like the comparison to the last.
look at you. Look
It's
at
it's
you.
it's basically, it reminds me of a merged classic look and Henry Cavill's look. Like it just looks like that so far. We need to see a full standing rotation. I don't know if the cape has the yellow crest on the back like he normally would.
He does have a trunks on.
Yeah. So far I don't mind it. People
Yeah.
were kind of upset too. Like you see how the cloth bends at the shoulders. Like he doesn't look jacked like Superman does. He looks just like a guy wearing pajamas. Whatever. This is a promo shot. Whatever. Right?
They haven't done any editing, so
Yeah. It always looks like that.
if everyone thinks that Henry Cavill was perfectly suited, they're
Like it's sculpted around
yeah,
him perfectly.
yeah. There's editing done no matter what. Like he's
Yeah.
probably close to it than anybody else, but there was still editing done on that.
Yeah.
So, but Christopher Reeve's probably most iconic suit that he's worn. It's the most iconic look of Superman. Everything else kind of falls behind it, no matter what.
I'm excited for you, like Superman fans. Like I'm a Superman fan, and then there's Superman fans. So Jeff will be the deciding factor.
This guy's gonna camp out. Even though he's got a reserved seat, he's still gonna camp out.
Remember those days where you had to go like an hour ahead?
Hour? Try like 4 hours.
I've never no, an hour is my max. Sorry.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not doing more than an hour.
I did 3 hours for Avengers.
Oh man.
And I was the first person in line.
I used to hate when they did the like free ticket giveaways, like see an exclusive viewing a week before.
Yeah.
But it was first come, first serve. So yeah, I could understand in those situations.
I already called it.
Yeah, I believe that.
Oh man, I'm gonna let your work know. He's lying. He's not sick. He's fine. Oh,
But yeah, I'm excited to see what they do with it. Oh, also, you were I think a lot of people at this point were pointing out the neon colors and alluding to Brainiac. So I hope they do him justice as
it's
well.
either that or it's one of the Dragon Balls.
Yeah,
characters.
There's a Kamehameha blast.
They finally answered the question: who's stronger?
I want to see him fight someone. Like I don't want this to be one of those movies like Superman Returns where it's brains versus bronze. Like Brainiac is capable of holding his own. I hope it's Brainiac. I want it to be a world level threat. I know this is a first appearance of Superman. I am kind of confused about the casting because you have Guy Gardner. These all might just be cameos in like 5 seconds.
I think it's cameos.
Yeah. So Guy Gardner is a Green Lantern. You have Hawk Girl. Lex Luthor is obviously in it. Lois Lane. They rapid fired a bunch of other superheroes as well. So we will see.
This could be the end credit scene for all we know.
Yeah, like Metamorpho. But they casted Anthony Carrigan as him, and he is he's not albino, but where you don't have any hair, so he has no eyebrows and like no like. So he already looks like Metamorpho. With all due respect,
that's great casting.
That's
great casting.
Yeah. So will we be seeing Metamorpho powered up? Who he looks like an elemental man. Like one side of him is see-through, one's metal, one's rock. Like he just looks like a weird elemental guy. So if we do see him, that'll be cool. I'm excited. I'm at the point where if a superhero movie flops, I don't care. but if it's good, I will just appreciate it.
Yeah,
I'm,
it's
I'm
a very
I plateaued. I plateaued.
it's a very nervous time for everyone involved in DC because it could go both either way, right?
Yeah.
It's either going to go great or it's going to be a dumpster fire. And what do you do now? You've already invested so much time and money. You've already planned out. This is why I don't like when people plan out 3-4 movies in advance.
Yeah, stop hyping yourselves up that much.
Yeah, like
Right?
just let's just get one under the belt and then see how it goes, because you might get some feedback, because these guys do early screening, to get information from test screenings, and they might say that certain things shouldn't be in the movie, or this is way too many characters and we can't keep up, and that could change your whole philosophy going forward.
Yeah.
And then, but now you've already committed 2 or 3 movies down the road. Now, how do you change all that then,
You
right?
could tell the final like Justice League and Aquaman was at that point. We're like, well, we have to finish these weird old movies. Like the Flash. The Flash was at that point too,
Yeah.
where it's
So
like caught in limbo.
yeah. So I mean, let's stay positive and see more good superhero movies, than better for all of us, whether you'd
Yeah.
like DC or not, right? Yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be exciting. We'll see. July 10th. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully, I get early screening for that.
You probably would just pepper the contests with your email. You'll get a couple tickets.
Me and you only will go. Nobody else will
Okay,
go.
that's fair.
Yeah, and then we'll gloat about it for days before the rest of the.
Despite us having to wait in line and just,
Yeah.
an awful time.
Yeah. We'll might even do some spoilers talk too as well to some of our close friends in certain groups.
I'd only spoil it for one person, and he knows me.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that being said, the spit curl is. I noticed he's like, this is perfect, but it's off to the side. Superman's comes down the middle of his forehead, so I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. We'll see if they get the hair right.
I could care less about the hair, honestly. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's got to be curl." Come on.
It's so iconic, though, man.
I know, but it's if it's not happening at all the scenes, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right. But his hair is pretty strong, so it should stay on there.
It's just like, hey, kid, what's up next?
It's like steal his hair, right?
Yeah.
So,
do you want to do toys, or do you want to do another media?
what's that?
Do you want to do toys, or do you want to do another media section?
Yeah, let's do a media.
Okay. So Daniel sent this at the start. So I was like, I'll throw this in here. I don't know if I'm outing you, but thank you. He put this in the ANR Instagram. They are doing animated series prints. So if anyone wants to get in that, these are pre-orderable on the 7th, which is tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time. So sweet. And it is Bottleneck Gallery, all one word. That is their Instagram. They posted this, then he sent it to us. So just giving you a shout out. Thank you for that.
That looks cool.
Of course, we were talking about X-Men 97. The funny thing about you is you'll say like meh or yeah meh, but we don't
Wow,
know if you're
I didn't even say anything yet.
No, in the chat you'll be like yeah meh. So we don't know if you keep it reserved.
Yeah, because I want them to watch the show.
That's fine. I just can't tell anymore. It's like, does he hate
Oh,
it?
okay,
Or
sorry.
like it?
Well, I'll
No,
tell you in privacy.
No, I like that. I like coming in the show and like, does he hate this or not? Because as you know, there is the Elvin Hates Everything show. It comes on Tuesday nights on UPN Eastern
No,
Standard Time.
No, it doesn't. There is no Tuesday night show. There's a Thursday night show. Unfortunately, this week there is no Thursday night show.
Yeah,
we had to take a break this week because some of us have lives and we had things to do, so we couldn't do the show, unfortunately. So this Thursday there is no show, but every Thursdays otherwise at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time we do Popcorn Chicken. So yeah, we'll be back next week. We'll talk.
That being said, how did you feel about this episode now that I'm talking to you officially?
Yes, I thought it was great.
Okay, I was concerned for a moment. I'm like, what? So this is called Tolerance is Extinction Part 1. This is a 2-part episode. We have all our heavy hitters here. You have Gene, you have Cable.
Cable doesn't like to recycle.
Nope. I like that he is back. I didn't want them to tiptoe around this. He came back. They immediately were like, "Oh, this is your son, Scott." I'm like, "Thank you." Like, I didn't. What they did in the 90s is they never told him, and it bothered me. Like, everyone knew, everyone who was watching knew it was his son. They got that out of the way immediately. You may have guessed already, this is a spoiler talk because I just spoiled part of it. You have
Yep.
time to bow out now. We have always been doing spoiler talk, so this isn't new. Apologies if it is new to
I'll
you.
give 2 thumbs up when we're back and talking
Okay.
Toy Talks.
Okay.
So you can come back or mute us or darken the screen, whatever you want to do.
They basically swapped out Bishop for Cable, and I am A-okay with that. I want Cable in this show. It is his time to shine. So here he is. He knows about the future. He knows about the Genosha incident. He knows what's going to happen, but he's never been able to stop it because that is a point in time that was set in stone. So he has to just deal with the repercussions, and he is officially on the roster. We did have cameos from stupid people like Morph. I just threw that in right away because Morph again, job's out. So I'm getting that out of the way here.
Why even have this character in the show?
If you're expecting anything from Morph, nothing will happen.
Him and Sunspot are the 2 most useless characters in this show.
I just put that right off the bat, yeah. And it's funny because he turns into the most badass characters. Last episode is Quicksilver. I'm like, oh yeah, you have super speed now. Nope, one punched. Now would have been a perfect opportunity to be Quicksilver.
So here's a question. Maybe you could tell me this. When he morphs into somebody else, does he get the powers?
In the comic, the only morph we really saw was the Age of Apocalypse morph, and he was brought in Exiles. He didn't really get their powers, but he was able to like make himself stronger. Like he bulked up, like he hulked out, and he was good. I feel like this show acknowledges he's so strong that they have to take him off the board, like they used to do with Rogue. And that would bother me.
This is true. Morph is more productive. That is true. Yes,
he is. He's around more,
ever so slightly, though, right? I mean, like it's not. I would expect someone who can shapeshift to be more of infiltration type of person. Maybe even get into Sinister's lair kind of thing, right? Or
not only shapeshift, but use their powers, even if it's a small percentage. Like you can turn into someone who's offensive and like long range blast powers, but instead he gets close up and personal with these guys with super strength, and then just gets punched in the face. And it's because he's too overpowered. Like they just have to remove him. I understand. It's just annoying to see time and time again.
Wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't it be cool if he was Captain America?
Oh, that would have bothered me.
I just thought of that right now. I'm like, what if it was Captain America the whole time?
Just to hype Rogue up, just to
just to be there, just at the end, just like, yeah, I got you, everybody. It'd be such a troll job on all the fans.
So this episode was action packed. I liked it a lot. It is Bastion who reveals his plan, and it's just an onslaught on the mutants. He declared war on mutants. He led the attack on Genosha, and he's like, you know what? Like, you made the mutants too much of an underdog, so I'm just gonna load humanity's like mentality. Like their emotions are just gonna get overloaded. They're gonna skip right to hate again because I'm gonna make them hate mutants and I'm gonna kill them. And he just went on the offensive. I like that a lot because now the X-Men are forced to fight, and they pretty much did so in every scene. It was more fighting than talking this episode, and I liked that a lot. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I did.
I
just like
did any scene stand out to you
the most? Or Yamcha? Is that Yamcha?
Yes, Yamcha.
Another useless character.
Yeah, that's what he makes me think of. He's just like always on his ass, just in a crater somewhere. Like, man.
I thought it was Goku. Then I'm like, wait a minute, Goku's not useless. That's useless.
Goku would never end up in that situation. If he does, it's because he had a heart attack, and it's not his fault.
He ate too much, right? Yeah, that's what it is. Oh man. All right, let's forward through this thing. Oh, look at that.
Another standout moment. The appearance of Nightcrawler finally fighting the way he should be on animated television. The times have caught up to us now.
Somebody's like, why did he have swords with the figure?
Yeah, so the old figure had one sword. In the show, he has 3. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. Why didn't he have swords with the figure?
Oops.
So, he should have come with at least 2 swords.
So much for Hasbro's marketing. What? You didn't see that coming? Come on.
And what I appreciate is Studio Mirror's doing this, and the animation shows they've progressed so far since episode 1, where it was heavy outlines, and we were talking about how it looked kind of like janky, like they look
Yeah.
kind of like blocky. So when I got the Nightcrawler figure, I put the old head on from the first Marvel Legends, and then I saw this episode, and I'm like, yeah, I'm swapping you back. Like you've earned the right to just be Nightcrawler again. Because what you displayed here today, you're my first draft pick, and you're number 1 on my roster right now. He was the most useful person in this show to date, aside from what they did with Cyclops in the first episode. 3 swords.
Damn, look at that.
No hesitation. Wolverine's holding his own, but Nightcrawler shows up in the most anime entrance I've ever seen in a
Where
Western
can we get
show.
these swords on a third party place?
Just go to the dollar store and buy a pirate. Just pirate packs.
Is that what you did?
No, he can't. The old figure came with 1, so I'll go to the dollar store and find 2 more.
Now everyone's gonna go run to the dollar store. Get a
Now,
pirate.
what this show has done also is the amount of Nightcrawler sales on eBay have skyrocketed since this episode has appeared.
Wow.
Like I went and checked, and the numbers.
This specific one?
Yeah.
It's sitting at our local GameStop, just collecting dust.
Yeah, but these are the States. They don't have
Not
this kind of
anymore.
weight.
Not
They don't
anymore.
have- yeah, not anymore. These popped up.
Yeah.
I'm looking at one right now, $89.99. Earlier it was $49.99. Maybe people are watching the episode like, oh, this guy's cooler than we thought. You got to see up close and personal how his powers work. What this episode did is it did a lot of team ups. So you have Wolverine and Nightcrawler. He's smart. He's like, okay, there's too many Sentinels here. We have to remove them off the board. Wolverine was struggling. He shows up in that anime entrance, and you get to see what it looks like from a passenger's point of view of teleporting. And
That's
I really
cool,
appreciate
right?
that. Yeah.
That's so cool.
So it kind of looks painful, but it was also animated beautifully, and I really appreciate that. I'm not going to talk about the entire episode, but I also thought the Cable, Jean, and Scott dynamic was done really well. You could tell Cable has parent issues. He knows Jean technically isn't his mother, but when she starts bossing him around, he listens, and he kind of like, stop bossing me around. You're not my real mom. Like, he came off like a teenager. And it was just cool to see. It was cool to see their dynamic. And then, of course, we have Useless Sunspot. He does his thing. He finally displays his powers. I'm over him now. Like, he took too long to produce, so I no longer care. I don't know about you, but he finally kind of did something. But Jean, Scott, and Cable, as well as
that gun looks kind of big.
That's what Cable's all about.
But instead of that, we got bigger arms for the new figure.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you're alluding to. So the new figure comes with a Nerf gun and pistols. So.
Yeah. My friend calls the new Cable gorilla arms because he's like, why are these freaking arms so long? Freaking shit, too long.
Mine is still the Revoltech one. That's my.
It's probably the best one to this date.
Aside from the like exposed joints, but that's what you get with Revoltech. But I do really like.
That looks phenomenal.
And the gun, I'm not even going to do it. The gun transforms, so you could combine these two and make it a bigger gun.
How many hundreds of dollars is going for online?
Oh, I didn't even check. I don't even need.
There's no $1 now. As soon as he showed up on TV, $1
Nope, there's Cable. Marvel Legends did their release that you were talking about, which you don't seem thrilled about.
It's all right, but like I said, the arms are way too long.
It's good for a $30 figure.
Yeah.
If you need a substitution.
You've been waiting for that for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's taking them this long to make that figure. I mean, I know why, but they're going to make 2 versions of that. They're going to make that one that just already came out with the regular line. Then they're going to make one for this line. So, yay. And just going to be a slight paint job change. That's it.
He didn't do anything. He flew once, finally. So, like, what am I supposed to say? He didn't even throw a punch.
Yeah.
Overall, what would you rate this episode? I don't know. Do you have anything to add? Like,
Well, the
I've been
story is about Bastian,
Yeah.
right? It's sort of how he came to be. It's from what I gather, it's a mix of multiple comic books
Yes.
kind of mashed in, right? I think that the director, aka Thirsty, he did, he did a great job. Like seriously, I was worried about this show being like, you know, agenda driven, all that stuff. He did a great job.
It is, but they also don't make that the driven point of it. Like the show or X-Men have always been
So far we are getting a lot of developments for certain characters than we ever had before, right? We're also, like you just mentioned, like Cable is, you know, fighting alongside that scene with in the Porsche. That was awesome, right? Where they're like both at the top.
Yeah. Is
And
like, you have a Porsche? He just smiles.
It's funny how in the future, like decades in the future, there's a Porsche still there, right? So even though the whole world's like destroyed pretty much. Then you also see, you know, the evolution of Bastian. I just thought it was good overall. And then obviously at the end you see, you know, Professor X show up.
Yeah.
You see Magneto just go all crazy.
He does a worldwide EMP, which basically shut down every electronic on the planet. But by doing so, he declared war. Like, no, sorry, you declared war on us when you had this dude just come and kill us all off.
Yeah, exactly. And it's gonna be interesting because I think Wednesday. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Is that the finale?
There's 10 episodes, so this was 8. We have 9. And
okay. Wow. Oh, it's gonna be so much to unpack.
Yeah.
And then the cameos that we saw near the end was crazy. Omega Red, Silver Samurai.
Red. Yeah. Doom was in there because of
Dr.
course,
Doom. Yeah. Baron Zemo. Was it Baron Zemo?
Zemo. Yeah. Baron Zemo. We had Spidey.
Oh yes.
There was absolutely no reason to add him.
But people probably went nuts.
They went nuts. And by adding him, now all you've done is want people to have
they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing.
Do not be teases. Just continue the
They're like, look what we did here. Okay, let us know in the chats what you want, and we'll make another one, make tons of money off that too.
And that 5 seconds of animation was better than anything they've ever done in that Fox show. Because they had the budget time and
come on. It was good for its time.
It was. I'm not hating on it, but
the decision to do it exactly that way is what's really cool.
Yeah.
They could have picked any look of Spider-Man, but they stuck with the animated one.
Yeah.
Right. So that's pretty interesting. And it kind of pays off at the beginning of the first episode with the Daily Bugle. Right.
They keep sprinkling the Easter eggs, man.
Yeah, I know.
Unless they hate printing money.
Yeah, well, that team at Hasbro are just like rubbing their hands like, woohoo, we're gonna make a ton of money on this one, baby. We're just gonna retro package all of these bad boys. Repaint slightly, put an extra hand in there, or maybe take an extra hand out of there and just send it on its way. And we're all gonna buy it because suckers like me will keep buying it.
That's okay.
That's all right.
What would you give this episode?
I would probably give this episode 9 out of 10. I had a lot of fun watching it.
Yeah, same. That's the thing. I had fun watching it.
Yeah. Just nonstop crazy action, crazy looking sequences, and then you have these cameos thrown in there too. And then you get a cool story. Like, I don't know so much about this Bastian character, so I'm kind of glad I'm watching this. It's kind of mixing a bunch of comic lines into one and just giving me a cool story of how he came about. It might not be most accurate, but
what the show's doing is it's giving you as much accuracy as possible while trimming the fat. Because comics do this thing where it's convoluted.
But you're gonna have people going, no, sir.
No,
on page of this, chapter this, there was a different take on Bastian's family.
So, like, example, what's her name? Jean's clone. What's her name again? I forgot her name already because I don't care anymore.
Madeline
Pryor. So in the comic, she was a clone and she didn't have powers, and then she made a deal with a demon, and then she became the Queen of Limbo. Why? Why is any of that in her story? X-Men 97 was like, she's a clone of Jean. She has Jean's powers. That makes sense.
Boom. Here we go.
And then it was like, oh, are they going to keep her as Cable's mom? They 100% did. I was very surprised by that. So they're sticking to the story as much as possible without it getting convoluted.
What are your thoughts? I know you love time traveling. I know you love that's your thing. What did you like the fact that Cable's like, I can only go this far in this point?
Yeah, because it explained why he couldn't just go and fix everything.
Yeah.
And I thought that's how they would save Gambit, but that can't be done now. And
So
we know Gambit.
Is our Cajun dead?
He better not be. That'd be a waste of a perfectly good character.
I think he's gone.
Well, okay. If they do a season 2, would Apocalypse bring him back as an horseman?
Okay. Then yes. Then that's a good payoff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you have your season 2 set up. Apocalypse return. Like there's so many possibilities. I don't think they would waste his character like that.
Well, I love Gambit, and so do you. And if they've decided to kill him off permanently, that's nonsense.
It's dumb.
Get rid of Sunspot. Get rid of Morph.
Yeah, get rid of that dude.
Yeah. Keep Gambit, man. Monami, a lot of people like.
That
Even
was
Wolverine
a good way to go. That was a good way to go, though. I do respect how he went out.
Yeah. The name's Gambit.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Remember it. Yeah. Remember it. Yeah. That'd been awesome if you turned around and just winked at Rogue before he went. It's like it's so animated.
Yeah.
But no, maybe you're onto something. You know, Apocalypse is gonna rear his head around somewhere because he does show up in the end, the intro, right?
Yeah.
So let's see what happens. I hope they do the same voice for him.
For Apocalypse?
Yeah, he had this really, man. The hair in the back of my neck used to go up when he used to talk.
It had the like robotic,
it's
like grainy voice.
It was. I don't know how to even. It's just so weird, man. It was so like, if you remember that voice, you know, like it was crazy, and I loved it. So hope they do the same kind of voice. Oh, what did you give it? I didn't even get your number.
Oh, a 9.
9 out of 10. Okay. We're good, guys. We're good. Now let's get into the toy talks.
What do we have here?
Roll it.
As usual, get the McFarlane out of the way, so we have a release.
Yeah, let's just get this Joker out of the way.
I never read this. I don't know what it's from. I think it was
don't worry about it. Nobody cares.
Future State, where Batman and the Joker fused into this robot thing.
Of course they did. That's why, like, you know, when we not just you and me, but when we like, hey, which character is more stronger, and then someone will come out and remember. Do you remember that series when he had the ring or when he had the cybernetic infused? And I'm like, well, what's the point now? Everybody's got something at some point, right? Like,
yeah,
nobody wants to go default. There's always something catch to it. And this one is the Scarecrow / Joker / Cyborg / Batman.
I remember you came and you asked like, "Hey, did this ever happen?" I'm like, "Why? What's happening?" Because some dork online.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, well, in that case, yeah, this never happened the way that they are describing. So, I don't see this as being. I don't think anyone bought the previous version, so I don't know why this is getting a re-release. And that's okay. Anyone listening, it's a McFarlane Batman Joker fused Future State. So moving along here, and it glows in the dark. Comes with an alternate Joker head.
Of course it does.
You're not into that?
No.
I heard the disdain in your voice.
I don't even know, like, who reads this stuff. Anyone who does, okay. I don't mean to offend you, but man, this is just so weird.
So what this was DC was trying to like reboot their whole universe again, and like, hey, this is like the future state. Like, Jonathan Kent is Superman now. Batman is gone, so it's Lucius Fox's son is Batman.
What? Okay, so here's a question: when you try to reboot something,
it didn't work clearly.
Oh, I wonder why. When you've just taken the core characters out of it.
Yeah, that's what it was. They removed all of the
it won't work. It never will work. Oh my God, we've done this on so many levels.
That was their test run. Like, how popular is this? It wasn't very popular at all.
Nope. You don't need a case study to tell you that. You don't need to, like, how much money did they waste probably to only find out what everyone would have told them easily? that it wouldn't work.
I thought it was hilarious. I mean, it's their money and time, so do whatever
Well,
you
that's what I'm
gotta
saying.
do.
Like,
Yeah.
how much money? Like, no wonder Warner Brothers and DC are in the minus because you have, decisions like this where they think that it's gonna make them money. It's not. Sorry.
Yeah. So
What
pass on
else?
that. Jeffrey might get it. We do have the Nightfall 2-pack. It's Bane and Batman. People are probably gonna get this
This
because
Bane looks. Yeah, it looks good.
they like, so people were like, oh, this is going to be my Bane. I remember the Super 7 Bane came out. I think it was from Injustice. I'm like, no, why would I buy that when I could buy this McFarlane one for $30? Like,
No,
oh,
not
okay.
Super 7. Storm.
Storm, I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. I have that right there.
Did you open it?
Oh yeah. I'm not an inbox collector.
No. I mean, like, did you have time to open it? Like, I don't think you.
Oh yeah. I got this during the pandemic at
Okay.
our local store, Metropolis.
So, Storm
Not a
Collectibles
sponsor.
is smooth like butter. Like, they're good figures,
But is
but
this
it's just you want to
bigger
pay the
than that one?
price. They're roughly the same size. It's just cheaper.
Hold on to your hats, folks. I'm gonna actually buy this one.
Okay. Do you want the Bane?
Yeah, I don't care about the Batman.
Give that to Jeffrey.
I'll give that to Jeffrey, but I'm gonna buy this 2-pack because I want to see if it's smaller than this one, then it'll fudge into my 6-inch line because Bane is obviously 7 feet or something like that, right?
You can fake anything with Bane as long as he's not like a
Yeah, he's 7 feet something. He's a big boy, right? So yeah, I'm gonna see because this one from Storm Collectibles is a little too big, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's just a little too big.
Does he scale with Storm though?
Well, yeah, he scales with Storm. Like Lobo next to him is scaled perfectly.
Okay.
But for me, like if I have the Mafex Batman, he's just way too small.
Yeah.
Like it looks like Robin fighting him, like Kid Robin. Damien's fighting Bane at that point, right?
Yeah.
So I want to see if this McFarlane one. First of all, I got to see more than this, but this picture looks good. No, hell has not frozen over. And Pac's probably just laughing right now out loud. He probably fell off his chair laughing right now. But let's see. We'll see. And if I don't like it, I'll just give it away.
I mean, clearly his upper body doesn't move. It's just a brick. So
it didn't move that much anyways in the animations.
Yeah, there you go. Then we were shown this Tim Drake Robin. This is his rebirth suit. He looks like he's supposed to.
Darth asks, I'm tempted to get this 2-pack. I missed out on the original one. I think this is better than the original one.
Not that gray and black one. They did do a single pack.
Oh, did they? Okay, gotcha.
And I don't even remember.
Is there a difference?
So it looks like it's the same. No, actually, it is different. So the other one has straps to get. Yeah, here, I'll just pull up a picture for you.
Sorry to put you on the spot like that.
No, it's no big deal.
And if you're listening to us on Spotify and all these places, and you're wondering where we're talking about, come on to our YouTube channel, subscribe, see the video here, and you can listen to us whenever. There's a lot of people listening, and we appreciate all of you guys listening, whatever you're doing in your day, and just putting us on your headphones or something like that. Appreciate that. But come down and check out the YouTube channel and check out the videos of what we're actually talking about. Okay, so this one's not too bad, but I do like the other one. I like the blue touch to it.
Different straps here, right? They go across.
He also says the original one has fist and one open hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there was this one.
That's not too bad. Wow, that's a lot of empty real estate.
Yeah, I was like, how many did you release? Because I only see open hand here.
Yeah, he said, oh, he has no fist.
Okay, yeah, see, there you go.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, so
I'm sure he had space to put it in this giant box.
That's so
everybody out there like, oh, McFarlane does so many cool things. Okay, sure.
I prefer the Venom tube being neon green versus this one.
Oh, you know what? Thanks for spoiling that now. I don't like you anymore.
You don't like it anymore? That's all it took?
Yeah, you're right, because it's green.
I'll
paint it.
Yeah, just paint it. The Batman comes with a wire cape too, so that's interesting.
I do not care about the Batman.
Like at all? Okay, you can give that to Joe.
I'll give it away. Oh man, why you gotta ruin it for me?
Sorry. So the old one looked like a modernized tactical version with like a utility belt.
You can't give it-
Yeah, man. What is that?
Let's show
And
let's
that's
show it one more
and
time. Do you have it still?
that's coming from someone who used to buy Diamond Select stuff. So
Speaking of empty packaging area,
yeah. Yeah,
is this
Space Beard.
available still, or is this really expensive?
It came out in two.
I'm assuming
People,
no.
no, people are going to hold on to this for the reason that it is different. I was going to say people normally offload when the new
Yeah,
version
yeah.
comes out, but they made it different enough where they won't. So either people are going to buy this because they never got this version, but I don't see people buying this 2-pack version if they already have it. It just seems unnecessary, especially because the Batman is
Z Batman.
battle damaged, and he's very specific. Like he needs to exist with this Bane.
But does Bane ever have the blue paint apps?
Yeah, he did. That's their
Okay.
version of shell shading.
What?
Yeah, that's not his suit. That's cell shading.
No way.
Yes, it is.
No way. That
Yeah. Look at his pant. See how it just stops midway because the shadow stops.
oh my god. I
See
don't
how
want this anymore.
see how his shoulder
thought-
straps
Yeah,
have just random blue? That's not his suit. That's random shading. That's light sources.
No, I can't do that. No, I can't do this. Oh my god, no. I thought it was actually blue lines going all the way down.
No. That's just light sources.
That's not how it works. Like,
Sure.
okay. In a dark alley. Okay. All right.
See, now the beauty of this is the universe he's in has 3 suns. So there's 3 different light sources that don't make sense. Like I like how the shadow just appears in front of him, behind him, and on top of him all at the same time. That's the cool aspect. Don't be a hater. Buy this.
Do they have 3 moons? Because this is in the night.
Don't listen to Elvin Dars. Get it.
Oh no. I'd rather just hunt for the old one. Actually, no, never mind. I'll just stick with the Storm Collectible.
Yeah, you got your Storm Collectible.
Yeah, I take all that back. No thanks.
Let me see here. I'm kind of curious now that you said that. I'll look up Bane after. What else we got going on here? Oh yeah, this was the Robin, Tim Drake, cloth goods cape. The cape looks better than the glittery Batman one. Sorry, go ahead. Go on.
Can you explain me to the 2 Robins there?
One is Damian. Damian's on the left. Tim Drake has been in Robin hell. They don't know what to do with him. So Dick Grayson is Nightwing. Jason Todd is Red Hood. Damian is Robin. And Tim Drake is kind of just around. And I kind of feel bad for him.
Tim Drake is the one on the right.
Yeah, he's the taller
one. Damian's younger.
Yeah.
So why is Tim wearing that outfit and not Damian?
So Tim needed an upgrade. So this is his upgraded modern Robin suit, and Damian went off solo, and he made his own Robin suit as well.
Okay.
There's no other reason. Like there wasn't a story reason for this other than upgrades.
All right then.
If they made toys, I guess McFarlane is. This would be the perfect opportunity to bank on that. McFarlane did make the Damian suit, and now he's making the Tim Drake suit. Okay. So there you go. There's no reason. That Bane, by the way, is $239 Canadian.
Yeah,
$149. $149. Someone already has the pre-order for the 2-pack for $94.37. I don't know how or why, because the pre-order isn't set. The pre-order comes out May 10th, so I don't know why someone has this on.
No, eBay. I just remembered. I have the Mafex Bane coming.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to see how small that is.
Yeah, me too. Can't wait.
Explain to me why someone has this 2-pack pre-order already. The pre-orders come out on the 10th, so they are just selling you a pre-order that you could do yourself. Anyways, that's cool.
Some people just like to buy on eBay all day, baby.
Yeah.
Maybe they ship to rural areas.
Maybe. We'll see.
Is this vintage?
These are the 6-inch action figures. This was a 3-pack. You gave up on Star Wars? This is Star Wars Black Series.
Sort of. I'm just cherry picking, and these are not going to be cherry picked.
So it was Star Wars Day on the 4th. Our
Mhm.
buddy Chris, who is on Popcorn Chicken, went to see, was it The Phantom Menace?
Yes.
You did not care about that at all whatsoever. Do you care about
No, no,
that?
no. I did, but I had family commitments.
Okay.
And we did talk about it, his experience there, and he was disappointed.
Yeah, I heard him in the meeting. He said they didn't update it all. The sound quality was the exact same. He said he felt like someone just popped a VHS into
That's
the projector
pathetic,
room. Yeah.
man. That's pathetic. Shame on them.
I knew you would have been mad if you went to that.
Oh well, I was going in expecting, THX sound, not even Dolby Atmos, just THX sound with maybe uptick on resolution. Doesn't even have to be 4K, even 2K would have been fine.
Yeah.
But nope. I'm kind of upset because he was very excited. He went with his kids, and he was kind of like not happy. He was like, I wanted to walk out of the theater.
Yeah.
So yeah, terrible.
Are you done with the Black Series? Out of curiosity?
For the most part, I would say about 80% done. There's still a couple here and there I'll pick up.
It'd have to be like a super important character, right?
Yeah, like the droid, battle droid, the regular version, not this one.
Yeah. So this one, anyone listening, it's the Magna Guard, the battle droid, and the super battle droid from
Got the gray and red paint apps for most of them, like a lightish white as well. So it's an Amazon exclusive. So yay!
And then we have the super battle droid here.
Yeah, this is the one I want. This one's bad.
That one. That one looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that's badass.
Like from a aesthetic purpose, I was like, oh, I kind of want this too, for no other reason than it looks cool.
I know you're into robots quite a bit.
Yeah. So. And then we have Palpatine here.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
How many of these guys exist now? You probably have a Palpatine already.
I have the original one that our buddy Brad gave me, or I bought it off Brad. And it comes with the throne. So I don't know. I might get this one because it's a little bit more insidious. I might get it.
You like the throne as well?
Yeah. So I might get it.
Okay. Let's speed run through these, and then you have this 2-pack Star Wars.
Yeah, that's a hard pass for this one.
I never watched that show. I heard you.
Never do. It's.
I heard you hating on it. It's like, no thanks.
Yeah. It's just terrible.
And you have the Captain, what's his name, Enoch, and the Night Trooper.
Yeah, pass.
What did you rate that show again for anyone who's listening?
I think a 5.
Oh, it was that bad.
It was a solid 5, my friend. A solid 5. It was trash.
Then we have the
if I'm gonna buy that Darth, the Sith there, I'm not buying this one. So
it seems unnecessary.
Yeah, exactly. That one comes with the throne, and it's got the darker clothing on it. I don't need to buy this one. But somebody who already has the older one might want to buy this one.
Yeah,
I can see that, right?
And then you have the Obi-Wan.
Now this was a straight piss off.
Why? Explain yourself.
Because I already have these guys, and now I want them because they look better. The face sculpt is slightly better, and the paint app. And Maul has a new torso, new like parts put into him. Not torso, new parts, because there's different areas.
So they upgraded it basically.
Yeah, and I have 2 already. So now I'm gonna get a 3rd one.
Oh, you're getting that. I was gonna ask. So
well, yeah, because it's so good. The upgrades make him more agile, and he's one of the most artistically, agile fighter that they have.
That was a good fight scene. The Duel of Fates.
That was one of the best, man.
Like, I don't give a crap about Star Wars, but I even like that. I looked that up still randomly.
Dude, I was so mad when that was the end of him. I was like, spoilers, anybody hasn't seen it, but I was so mad. That's probably one of the best. The crazy thing is, my kids have not seen this yet, and I want to sit down with them and watch it with them, and I want to see their reaction when they watch this fight at the end.
Do they like Star Wars?
Yeah, they do bits and pieces of it. They don't like the new stuff.
Yeah,
and I don't blame them. I kind of high five them too. I'm like, good. You don't like trash. Good.
Okay.
But they do appreciate Star Wars, which is all a parent could ask, especially one who's a nerd.
Yeah, I was like, that's all I want, boys.
Yeah,
that's all I want. The 3-pack box in
Yeah, yeah.
here, kind of simple, but it works.
I asked our homie that hooks it up to hook it up.
Oh, you got it in?
So this is the vintage line. And this is
Ugh.
a straight piss off because I
Keep
want
talking.
this in
I'll
the
be, I'll
regular
be back.
line.
I'll be back. Skip ahead if you need to. Now I'm gonna ask you a question. So you don't care about the smaller ones at all? Okay.
Yeah. You do your thing, I'll talk about this.
Okay.
So I do want to see these vintage line characters become Black Series line because these are great background characters. They're just fun characters that you can have in a picture as pilots. You know, if you have an X-wing, you can put these guys in the back doing things, or even have a nice, cool diorama where you can have these guys in there. So I'm just kind of annoyed that this is vintage. I know there's a lot of people that still collect vintage, or is there? I don't know, but this would have been cool if it was Black Series stuff, and maybe they will do that. Make it a 2-pack instead of a 4-pack, because if it's a 4-pack, it's going to be well over $100. And I don't know if people are going to spend over $100 for the stuff. Maybe they will, but 2-pack of these guys would be nice to have. That'd be cool. What else we got here? Oh, and then we got the Yoda and this cool looking trooper. Man, another 2-pack. I don't need a Yoda, but I do need that trooper. We'll see. The Yoda looks pretty decent. I do like the addition of the soft goods here. It's nice. Anybody in the chat, Star Wars fans, let me know if you're going to get this or not. I probably will get this. Hopefully it's on an Amazon exclusive, because that would be the death of it all. Ugh. And then let's see. Oh, yeah, this is the Palpatine in the throne that we saw earlier. Man, this looks good. Oof. But I got a Palpatine in the throne. I don't know. Do I get this? So this is the same one you showed earlier, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
man.
the same one. So I do like the box setup. I do like this. Do you feel they're just re-releasing like Yodas and Grogu's?
Well, I was just talking about this one here.
Yeah, I heard you. Like, does that seem necessary to you?
I'm mad because I get the trooper, but I don't want the Yoda.
Yeah, could that not
Yoda?
have been a single pack?
Yeah, but
like,
then the thing is, they need to make money off the Yoda. They need to sell that mold.
why are you making money? They can make money on the fact.
The funny
that it's an
thing is, I
army
think
builder.
they have another Yoda as well with the little seat that's coming.
Yeah.
Or maybe this is the one with it. I'm not sure, but
there was one. Yeah, I saw that too. I just didn't include it because I thought it was something different, but it is the same Yoda.
Yeah. So okay, and then the SH figure arts are like, hold our beer. We're gonna do one too. So I don't know if this one's removable headpiece.
I didn't see that. It just looked like
Because they have one, or is that a Mayfex one? I can't remember.
that was the Mayfex.
Okay, so if I'm gonna buy this one, it better be removable headpiece. Otherwise, why would I buy it? Because they're gonna come back in 6 months and ding me with that. That's what Mayfex did.
Tamashi didn't release any other images of the Darth Vader aside from that one.
Wow, thanks.
So I don't know what it includes, even on their website. They just say today is May 4th, Star Wars Day, blah 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 blah.
Did they really say blah 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 blah?
Yep, they put no. SH Figure Arts is releasing complete action figures.
That's grounds for termination.
I do hope with exciting new changes. So they changed them.
Okay.
Maybe they updated the articulation. The classic Star Wars version, Stormtrooper, A New Hope, Darth Vader classic version, A New Hope, 3PO. So they didn't even say what the changes are. So it's engineering. Anytime they say changes, it's better engineering. Is that enough to make you buy a new one, or the fact that it just sits in your shelf posed in one pose is good enough for you to like?
I have 5 Darth Vaders.
Yeah, you don't need another one.
I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good. Unless this is a removable head, then I will think about it. But if it's not, forget it. I don't need another one, because I know these guys, and then they're gonna come back and hit you with another one. You're good, SH, but you're not that good.
And then the CP3. Do you have these two? You have these two?
Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
I was gonna make. Do you have these?
This hurts. This one hurts.
Okay, as a Star Wars fan, the R2D2, he's pretty much going to look the same no matter what you buy. Like you get import figure, which is better paint
But
applications.
this looks like very metallic.
Yeah, I was gonna say. At the end of the day, this technically looks better. But is he going to be a background feature on your shelf anyway, where you can just settle for the
If
cheaper
he's
one?
$80, I'm not buying it.
Oh, he's 100% going to be that price.
Because he's like tiny. I mean, he can't be big because then he's not proportionate to the characters.
Yeah.
He has to be waist low, right?
Yeah.
Like for C3PO, he has to be up to C3PO's maybe chest plate, the underneath his chest plate, around that size.
Yeah.
He can't be bigger than that. If that figure is bigger than that, then it's the scale's off. And
I have to justify charging you.
Yeah, I can't justify paying $80 for half a figure.
And it's an import figure, so they're not going to charge you like $20. This is going to be import prices. So
if it's like $49.99, okay, maybe I could stomach that. But if it's like $79 USD or something, no, forget that.
I'm very surprised right now. I looked up the like at our local stores, the Super Battle Droid is already sold out.
Yeah, it is sold out.
Okay, oh wow, wow, okay,
yeah,
that's a popular character.
Yeah, because I actually had my top, I think 5 or 10 Star Wars figures from like 3 years ago on our channel.
Yeah,
and the Battle Droid I think was one of them. So this is a figure that's been requested for a long time. Even if I didn't put it in that video, I can't remember exactly which droid I put in there, but it has been requested by a lot of people for a while.
I like seeing that. I like seeing what sells out fast. Surprisingly, I know we're going off tangents here. We always do. Ghost Rider sold out immediately.
But the thing is, it's sold out. Why? Because it's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
The things that don't sell out are the characters that they keep redoing all the time over and over again. And that's where they keep annoying people and getting Star Wars fans pissed because they're like, oh, really? Another Luke? We've got like 8 of them already.
Yeah. Yeah, but this one's sleeveless in a white shirt instead of black.
Yeah. He can do a headstand. But R2 and C3PO, interesting. I'll have to take a look. Are they already available for pre-order?
I don't see them. No, the 10th.
Oh, 10th, okay.
May 4th, releasing Complete Stars. I don't see them on their website. I don't know where the 10th came from. I just saw them posting it 3 days ago. So maybe they are out now.
I did see some news. Or are we almost done? Because I have some.
Go ahead, keep talking.
Okay, so I did go on to interwebs, and there are some YouTubers and Reddit people reporting on Storm Collectible losing its Mortal Kombat line.
Did they have any intel why?
Well, if you go to Storm Collectible's website, their Mortal Kombat logo is removed because they have the logos of all the licenses they have there, and Mortal Kombat's been removed at the very bottom of their site, which is very interesting because for the longest time they were pumping out so many Mortal Kombat figures, and people are like, who are Street Fighter fans, going, where's the love for us?
Yeah,
right. I was one of them. I was like, you just put out 9 Mortal Kombats and you've done nothing for Street Fighter. What? So the talk of the town is that Jada is getting the Mortal Kombat line.
That'd be nice.
Oh yeah. $25, $30 compared to like $70, $80. Yes, please.
I've looked it up just now. Like as of like 3 months ago, people were like, I hope they lose their license, and I want Jada to get it. Like people have been like repeatedly saying this, and they've been sharing different tidbits of information on why they think they are losing it.
Well, the big elephant in the room is the logo has been removed from their site. There's no reason why they would remove that unless they actually lost their license.
Yeah.
Right. So interesting that Jada has probably the inside track to have those figures, and I'm assuming they're probably going to announce that at the next San Diego Comic-Con, maybe,
Yeah.
right? That's a kick in the pills for a lot of companies because these guys are moving up fast. Mega Man, Street Fighter, they're all been like, even all those Cereal and Cheeto, those guys,
Oh, yeah,
people
Chester.
love them. People love them.
They're doing random stuff, and I love that. That's what I like.
Let me know if you want to buy mine.
Darth, what line would you collect? Like, would you get the Mortal Kombat Storm collectibles then, or like what interests you from Storm?
If you're getting Mortal Kombat, Darth, I would wait for a mass sellout by people as soon as Jada's announced, or I would suggest just wait for Jada and get good quality figures at a way smaller, lesser price point. So,
Or you
but
could
I mean,
buy
if
the
you do,
six,
but
you
if
could
you,
buy the
yeah,
6 McFarlane figures that exist.
yeah, this is great news. It's just I have a feeling Jada's gonna really. I think Jada is gonna pose to be in the next 2 to 3 years a big player in the collector industry. They're
Well,
one or two licenses away from really sticking it to some of these companies.
well, that's the beauty of them. When people are like, "Well, Hasbro can't do this," people are like, "Jada did it." Like that kind of sounds like a jerk thing to do, but whenever someone says it's not possible, they just point to Jada. Like, well, Jada did it.
And that's great for
Yeah.
us because we can't. It saves us from like getting gouged and getting screwed over because we don't have choices.
Yeah.
If companies like, I know companies like Hasbro and Mattel are massive and Jada's like this little tiny little thing,
Which
but
is a good reason, even more so.
if they see that people are buying their stuff more than the big companies, and they see, and then have to look at it as to why, and then they realize, okay, maybe we need to make some changes. That's good for us, right? I mean, that's just
Yeah.
value for us because this is tremendous value. I know not every people that buy Jada love them. Some people have complaint issues about the paint apps. Some people said, "Oh, hey, quality control is not that good for certain things," but overall, they've been really good, and
I
I've seen
think
more positive reviews on it than negative stuff on it.
I think the paint application is easily fixable. So for me, I look at engineering first and then paint apps. Because if the paint's bad, that just means fire the people painting them. Like, sorry, but
Yeah.
that's what it comes down to. What it comes down to me is engineering.
Quality control, right?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Like you have Chun-Li here. Pinless, diaphragm joint, ab articulation, not cloth goods, but they made it thin enough where it might as well be cloth.
And it also doesn't prevent the legs from bending either.
It doesn't hinder. Good, like she can get into these decent poses. No drop down, so she's getting into the split pose without drop down hips, which I hate.
Bicep swivel?
Bicep swivel. Yes, bicep swivel.
See?
Double jointed arms.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna get. I don't even know if I have it. Here's dumbass Hasbro's version for. So she does have double jointed. Like Hasbro went and did a diaphragm joint, but no ab articulation at all. Kind of.
You have no idea how pissed off I am with that line. Because the Ken and Ryu are so flimsy.
These are super flimsy. So this is like good, but Jed is like, okay, I'll do it better for cheaper.
Yeah.
So, and it's possible. GI Joes are possible, but then you get the I don't have one handy. The female Marvel Legends, the only articulation you're gonna get is upper body. No ab crunch.
Well, except for the new stuff, like the Black Widow was pretty good.
Was she priced at a deluxe figure though?
She was an exclusive.
So here's the thing. Warbird is coming out on that body. It's an exclusive and everyone's hunting for. That should be the status quo. That should be the normal standard for action figures. We shouldn't have to be. Yeah, it is.
It is. It was a crossover. Yeah.
We shouldn't have to be like, oh, we have to pre-order Target, but we're in Canada, so we have to pay attention to Toys R Us and GameStop because we don't know which ones those are coming out at. Like, no.
But I did mention that couple of days ago, word got down through. I watched one of our friends, Toy Snowman,
Yeah.
a friend of the show. He went and did a video saying that he obviously sells a lot. He's got a huge warehouse, and he spoke to Hasbro, and they are not happy with their partner up here for exclusive, which is Toys R Us, I believe. Any Target stuff that's exclusive usually is Toys R Us stuff here in Canada. They are not happy with some of the stuff that's happening or the amount that they're ordering, but because of that, they have opened it up to a lot of main toy channel sites in Canada. So any Target exclusive is going to be available places like Toy Snowman, DGC Collectibles, and a whole bunch of other stores. None of them are sponsoring this video. We are just telling you that's what I've been hearing, and it's good for us here. It's also good for Americans because both of those stores and others do sell to the U.S. So you can get shipments to the U.S. if you can get it at your local Target. Because why I say this is Target is a hit or miss everywhere in the States. There are Target stores that I know people go to that have nothing, never get anything.
Like our closest Target never has anything.
Yeah. So this is good news for everybody around, that there's more options. And I think this is the way it should be. There's still that problem with Walmart exclusives, for God's sakes.
That should be a thing. That's just like gutter trash.
Why is that's the one exclusive I just cringe because it's so hard to get stuff from there. I'm still mad about not getting my Eddie Guerrero figure from Walmart. I tried.
I hate how they
couldn't get.
I hate how they announce it. We're like, hey, fantastic news, everyone. We're getting some Walmart exclusives. Like, so we're not getting our figures then, is what you're saying. Like, don't hype us up for Walmart, for God's sake.
So that's good news for Target exclusive stuff. It's going to be available in more places. So, yeah.
These are
speaking of Target exclusives.
Did you get this guy?
No,
so Ryan got you a few unboxed and he shipped them to you. So kudos to him.
Ryan did find me Raphael.
Yeah. And then you got your recent.
Oh, wow. Look at you. Like, yeah, whatever. You're like, yeah, wow.
Yeah, it's Raphael. I don't give a crap about Raphael.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm happy you got Raphael.
Yeah.
You did say you got some in the mail recently. Was that what he sent you, or is that different?
No. So, Target sent me a notification saying, hey, the stuff that you were looking for last week is back in stock. And lucky for me that I woke up early, because I just woke up. I had no idea this was happening. I look at my phone and there's that alert. And I'm like, oh, great, here we go. Because the last time I got the alert, it sold out anyways. What does it matter? Because it started at 5 a.m., right? So I went on, and lo and behold, it was still there. The 2-pack of the astronaut and the turtle samurai.
Yeah.
Not Usagi, but I was able to get that. And then the Casey Jones with the suit, I was able to get that as well.
So you basically caught up now. I think you got them all so far.
So Ryan sent you a notification saying that thing was sitting there and you took too long. Well, there's something called work. So I work in an environment where I cannot take my phone out. It is prohibited.
You'll get arrested.
So the only time I can take my phone out is during breaks or if I'm leaving work. So that's the reason why I couldn't get back to you. So yeah, unfortunate.
Either way, you got him a hefty chunk of his collection. So.
I do appreciate you, Ryan. You did help me get a bunch of stuff, so thank you so much. Yeah, so this is the only one left to get. I'll see.
No, this. So anyone listening, it's Usagi Yojimbo. It's a 7-inch. It's the samurai look.
So is this different from the one that I have with the Chinese Celebration one?
Pull it out, because the Super Bebop and Rocksteady look the exact same.
No, they're not.
Tell me the difference, please.
The paint app is better.
Oh my god,
it is. It is better. I was with you. I'm like, I don't need this, and then somebody did a side by side. I'm like, now I need this. God damn it!
Do you have this near you? If you don't, it's okay.
Hold on, I'll look for it. Hold on a second.
Okay. So what I was talking about is this. This came out previously back in 2022. It's a 2-pack of Super Bebop and Rocksteady. They are basically robot versions of Bebop and Rocksteady. These look the exact same to me, but Elvin is claiming they're different. The old one looks like this. It came with a bomb and alternate hands.
No, this not the one.
No, I know it's this. This one. This is what they revealed recently.
But already
So this
had
is the
those.
one that I know exactly. That's why I'm like, are these the exact same or not? This is
Wait
getting a
minute,
re-release.
Hold on. Where is mine? Mine's up there.
These came out 2 years ago, so I'm confused what they're doing
I think
now.
I think there's a different paint apps.
Here's the old one. Here's the new one.
Go back again.
Now the promo shop doesn't include all of the accessories here. So from what I thought originally, it doesn't include the bombs and alt hands, but someone says it does. So I'm looking at these and these look the exact same. Like I don't know what the difference is.
Maybe the joints are better.
Maybe.
You don't have to give it a bath anymore.
If anyone knows, then please. Maybe they're just re-releasing stuff.
Okay, so here's the 4-pack.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull this up here.
Here's the pictures in the back. So he does have that one right there.
Wait a second. Let me hold yours up still. And the colors are different.
No.
So the
chest area is red, and
the
that one's
horns,
blue.
The horns here are also gold, where yours are
it's blue. Mine's blue.
So basically, it's the exact same figure.
And I have to get him.
You don't have to do anything.
No, I have every single one. I don't have the Space Astronaut one either. I have to go to Allied Express.
The Allied Axis.
Yeah, you did.
So you are getting.
Yeah, you did, buddy. Yeah, you did.
It's just Robin basically, and you're already getting him. So.
Hey, anything can happen. I mean, if Todd can improve, why can't NECA?
You missed Elvin saying he might get Bane.
And
so
then we kind of went through it all and realized that's not worth it.
So are you getting that Usagi?
Yeah, I want the astronaut one so bad.
Yeah, he does look good. They're doing
anybody sees it lying around any targets, let me know. But I'll have to
if you accidentally step on one.
Yeah, shut up. I'm gonna have to find it on Allied Express.
Are you gonna pass on this one? Are you?
No, I'm not passing. I want this one.
Why?
What do you mean? Why? It's so cool.
You have him.
You don't like this character?
I do, but you literally had him in your hand.
I'm not opening that one.
Okay. No judgment.
Yeah, but I want this one. He's so cool.
He looks cool.
If I get this one and the astronaut one, I'm happy.
I have the normal looking one. That was good enough for me.
Do you have the black and white one?
No, they colored one. I got it from NECA.
I have an extra black and white one. Do you want it?
They're the exact same. I don't need it.
It'd be a nice little piece to put in.
It does look nice though.
Okay, I'll give it to you next time.
That's not what I said. You just need to purge. Back to this. You already have these two as well. If I can find out, or if anyone knows the difference.
Whoa! Time. What dinos? What are you talking about? That's not a dino. It's the rabbit.
They're bunnies.
Yeah, the rabbit.
So I think they're the exact same.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to let me know.
The other, go back to Usagi. You're talking about the green little guy in the bottom there, the little dino there. Well, I only own one.
Does your 4-pack come with several?
Let's see here. He comes with. Oh, he does.
Let me see. Hold that up to the camera.
Oh yeah, here.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that statement makes sense now. That tracks.
I thought he meant Usagi as Dino.
You got the normal out.
He's like, I held to myself. He's probably did. Oh, this looks so cool.
You getting it?
I already have an elf. Went to San Diego Comic-Con.
Yes, but this is the ultimate Born to Rock elf 7-inch scale action figure with favorite alien life form from planet Mailman.
What do you work for NECA now?
As usual, NECA does sweet details. Where'd you get the 4-pack? Did you get it right from NECA?
Yeah, NECA had a timed release for this, just with the also the greatest Ronin Raphael with the blood coming out. So I just bought the two together from NECA's store site. But Darth, if you are looking for this, I guarantee you it's gonna come out in 4 to 6 months back again. That's when NECA will do. You'll probably see it again.
Pass for this one. I missed the first ALF release. If I can remove the soft goods on this version, yeah, but I guess, but the alternate head has a bandana on it, so you can probably remove the soft goods.
This ALF looks dope. This is 80s in a nutshell, right here.
I'm almost certain if you go to Langley, you'll find one, Jeff. I don't know the price, but he'll come out. So just ships August 2024. You're passing because you already have the other one, the Comic-Con one.
It's only from NECA's site.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay.
They say that, but then they show up elsewhere.
If it shows up elsewhere, I'll buy it.
Okay.
Just
where did you get the other one from?
I'm not a big fan of buying off NECA because they just destroy Canadians for shipping. We get just shafted.
Where did you get your original one from? San Diego Comic-Con one?
I bought it from Target.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like it will do the same. It does look good, though. I do like their details as usual. NECA always does good details. It always comes down to the joint quality.
Oh, wait. Sorry. No, I did buy it from NECA.
Oh, did you? Okay.
And that's why I'm mad. Because they shaft you, man, big time. And then you get hit with the custom charge as well.
Yeah. Hasbro is doing the $6.99 shipping now instead of like the $50. So that's good for Canadians.
All you Canadian buyers. Hasbro is $6.99 now for shipping instead of $27, I think it was before.
Mm-hmm.
But you're still going to get nailed by FedEx and their in-house taxes.
Depends on the figure. Like the 3-pack was $30 shipping. A 5-pack was $40. Yeah,
I paid up towards of $50.
Yeah, I'm like, no, never again. I'm not doing this anymore. I can live without it. That's just insane.
It's, I mean, if you hate shipments in the U.S. there, then you're gonna be absolutely pissed if you're Canadian because it virtually doesn't exist here. Like nothing.
And good luck. Good luck if they mess up anything. Trying to talk to their customer service is the most ass backward thing I've ever had to do.
Hey, look at that. Rasmus like, boo, Canadians should be moved to Europe. In Sweden, we also get extra 25% that of item cost and shipping. I didn't say that we were the worst.
No.
I'm just saying that it's terrible, the in-house stuff that we get hit with. So I feel for you. I really do.
Basically, they're weird and they screw everyone over.
Yeah. Oh, does Sweden have comic shops? Please let me know.
They must.
Well, I've been to countries that barely had anything. So let me know.
Where does Toy Force live?
Finland.
Okay. Sorry about that. I was just curious. Just Finland
whoa. Don't ever say that. Don't you do that.
I asked.
Don't say a Swedish person is Finnish. Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah. Good luck with that one. That's like telling an Aussie,
what are you,
Kiwi? Good night, Kiwis.
Yeah.
Good night, Kiwis.
Telling a Kiwi they're Australian, they'll cut you out of their life.
This is something that Justin would have right at his entrance.
I appreciate NECA's detail, so I appreciate it even further with their horror film stuff. There's a Friday the 13th accessory pack. After seeing the Ninja Turtle one, this seems lackluster.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but this isn't anything. You got
just Dio pieces.
You kind of got a dock with a.
Oh, here we go. See,
here we go.
We're gonna stray away from that. Yeah, this is just Dio pieces.
There's a sign, the brick that tied him down, the kind of dock. Like, this is nothing compared to the Ninja Turtles one that comes with like 15 different things: hats, food accessories, weapons.
It doesn't even have a corpse.
Let me see here.
But if somebody wants to have like a Dio, they wanted to add some pieces, then this would be good.
Except like anyone who would make a Dio would probably include all that anyway.
This is saving them time, D.
Oh, is that what you call it? Let me
78 would appreciate this, I think.
So we have. So here's like the Turtles one. Street sign, Bleecker on 11th, because the pizza guy comes and drops it down the vent. Newspaper, TV, alternate heads, Michelangelo spinning nunchucks, skateboard, baby turtles, pizza. That's just from the first movie.
I think I have this.
Yeah, you do.
Wait, what was the price on that? Go back. What?
That was on eBay. So what was that? $500? No, thank you.
God.
That's aftermarket. And then the baby cartoon turtles.
Yes, I got these ones right here.
You have these Toys News International.
My youngest son, I caught him playing with them. And I'm like, you like turtles? He's like, Dad, these are so cute.
So this is an accessory pack.
Does it come with all the paints there on the bottom too?
Oh no, I wish. That's just eBay. So this is kind of lackluster after seeing their other stuff,
Yeah. Rasmus says we got comic shops, but mostly pop stores now. There is some online shops that are better, but I got the whole EU to shop from. Yeah, you got Germany, you got England, where Hasbro has England, Pulse there, and then you have France. Sometimes stores in Paris or France, they get stuff early, and then I don't know if you know this, Big Bad Toy Store's warehouse is somewhere in Sweden or that area. So
it was weird. The first time I used them, it's like coming from Sweden. I'm like, did I get scammed?
Yeah, Big Bad Toy Stores has a warehouse there, and then I have one, I think, in New York area. I could be wrong, but sometimes stuff come from there. So if you order from them, I don't know if they ship to Sweden, but if you do, maybe you get stuff a lot faster. Worth checking out. And Big Bad Toy Store is a big store.
Yeah, their prices are hit or miss. The shipping.
There has been complaint about that. Yeah.
Yeah, the shipping has sometimes doubled my price, like $130 turns into $260. England left.
Oh yes, they did.
Oh yeah,
yeah. That sucks. Well, France and Germany.
So Play Arts Kai. I'm still waiting for my game version of Cloud Strife 1/12 scale.
Look at that ridiculous sword.
Yeah, I love it. Unfortunately, this isn't it. This is a 12th inch.
Do you play this game?
I played the remastered or the remake version.
I can't stand this. I have friends that love this thing. I can't stand it.
I'm not obsessed with it. Like I can put it down and be like, okay, that's done. I do like him as a character. Like he's cool.
It's turn-based, right?
The remake wasn't. Like it's hacked. Like you just fight your way through it, but it's still an RPG, so you have to level up, and things are ridiculously hard sometimes. I don't do turn-based games. I don't want to wait my turn to die. Like I don't want to grind, Like I want to be able to evade something. I don't want to stand there and watch it hit me. So these are roughly, I think they're 179. These are the Play Arts versions. So these are the larger scale Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. You have Cloud and Yuffie. So if anyone's into those, they are going to be this big.
Jesus.
This is also Play Arts. Ratcheted joints. This is
you just bought it because it's Venom.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm like, what am I going to do with this thing? So I'm not. Yeah, you're right. You called me out, and you're absolutely right. It was Venom, and I'm like, why did I do that? This is old though. This is a few years old, and I got it second market. For figures like these, I prefer them smaller. They just take up so much shelf space. Same with the Batman the Animated Series. Same with the Mondo stuff. For Batman and Joker, you can get away with that. But when you have a whole team of like 8 people, then it gets a little crazy.
That's expensive. 17,000. Yeah. That's pretty expensive. And that's with a discount. Jeez.
But they do look good. I'm still waiting for my 1/12 scale. And then we have MDLX Iron Man.
When are they going to stop with this?
Right? Like this is what is this, Mark 4? So they're still making his early version armors for no other reason than they can. This is not MDLX. This is DLX. So these are also large figures.
These are big ones. Yeah.
I do like the DLX figures for our Transformers. You know how I feel about those.
Yeah.
Mega Man I purchased as well. I like their smaller scale stuff.
Yeah.
When you get to the bigger scale stuff, I'm curious how they compare to Hot Toys. I have absolutely none of them whatsoever.
What's cheaper?
You have yeah. You have Megatron and Optimus. Those look fantastic in my opinion.
They're great. They're just a bigger version of the MDLX.
They smell like oil. That's what that's what I want in a Transformers.
They articulate really well. You can get them to really cool poses. They come with the same accessories you see the MDLX, but I think the Megatron came with the ball and chain. Can we find out? But yeah, I mean, they're really nice.
I do have the Bumblebee, like the movie one, and I got it for $80 because the store was going out of business.
That's crazy, man.
I played around with like, oh, these are fantastic. It almost made me go get the DLX Megatron and Optimus.
Oh, you should get it.
They look great.
They're great.
I have no problem with any of the.
I'm waiting for Ultra Magnus. MDLX Ultra Magnus.
Oh yeah,
and Ratchet. And Ironhide.
The thing about that line is it's not that it's not going to come out; it's when it's going to come out. Like we don't know when it's going to happen.
Okay, most anticipated Jazz.
Jazz for me.
Yeah, me too. That's probably the most anticipated for Autobot wise.
Yeah,
I think Soundwave would be great.
I don't see the ball and chain for Megatron, but he does come with way more weapons, so he's worth it. Like he comes with a spear.
Well, that's why I was mad with the MDLX one. The lack thereof, right? Like that's just nonsense, right?
He comes with his sword spear thing. He comes with his blaster. He comes with this other blaster on his arm to stand the alternate hands. Versus, I don't want to move my Megatron because it's on the shelf, but he just comes with his arm cannon.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
This is a pass for me. I don't.
Yeah, pass for me too. It's way too behind now for me to care. Had this come out during that time, then I think this would just sell like hotcakes. It's 10 years too late.
Right? What are we doing here, guys?
Yeah. Unless he's about to pop up in an alt universe, no.
Yeah.
Oh, here. Oh, this.
Speaking of Marvel, so yikes. Dan, you basically said there's no Wave 3 for X-Men 97 this year. They have other stuff on the horizon. That's okay. Because who's left, really? They got the core members out.
Well, you still have Morph. You have Sunspot.
Mr. John. Yeah.
Do you not have Jubilee?
I have other Jubilee, so I'm okay.
No, I'm just saying from this line. You're
from
asking
line.
specific. Yeah.
No, like
Jubilee, Sunspot,
no, you're right,
Morph. What else?
Morph. I'm surprised because of how easy Morph would have been. Except you have to put him in a wave, so I understand. Like my brain goes, "Why didn't you make Morph?" Where in reality is, "Why didn't you make Morph and 6 other characters?" So you could have did Morph,
Xavier,
Sunspot, Jubilee,
Mr. Sinister.
Do you feel like they just don't want to re-release figures, making them pinless?
Maybe there's a budget that they stick with, right?
Because despite what people are saying, these aren't repaints. A lot of these are.
They're not.
Yeah. Like for instance, Cyclops' skin tone isn't painted. Like those are separate pieces. You could pull the blue off of his skin. Like they're just separate pieces. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
That being said, they do not paint their skin tones at all. Like all the plastic you see here is unpainted, but they're all separate pieces. Like you could plug them together.
I think to me, out of all of these characters in here, I think the most disappointing for me is Rogue.
Really? I didn't care much for Storm.
The only thing about Storm I don't like is the hair. That's it. But the rest of the body's fine. I mean, how else can you improve that?
I don't know. I don't care about her at all in this look.
Which one do you like? The black one?
The black one, or they could have
Silver?
they could have double jointed her arms. She just
you're not gonna get that in the retro line.
Except they did it. They
No, I mean, like,
re-sculpted
you're not
Jean
gonna
for
get
some.
every single female character in the retro line with what
No,
you
no,
want.
I know,
It's an
but
offshoot line, so you're gonna be lucky to
it's
get it.
surprising.
Yeah,
It's surprising they revamped Jean the way they did. Two head sculpts because
because
she
the
was
other
ugly.
Jean was not that great. That's why. You mean the horse teeth?
Now, my problem,
You don't
let
like
me
my face?
my problem here is they have double jointed arms for female characters. So they
Yes,
could just use those.
but again, comes down to their budget probably per line.
But what's the budget here? Just reuse the arm.
Well, we don't know. If we knew, then we could just tear them apart, right?
Like half their budget was resculpting Gambit. Like obviously you and I don't know what goes on behind the scenes.
Of
But
course, we're just spitballing here. Yeah,
they're redoing some characters like Gambit, like his head sculpt's different. They remade his jacket. They could have reused his jacket. I'm not mad about this. This isn't me complaining, but they've basically taken a character that looks the exact same aside from his head and reworked him with smaller, like fine-tuned details, like his coat. His coat is different.
well,
I thought it was the same coat.
because they knew he was gonna die, so they want to make a good face.
So
Send them off on the sunset with a nice body, right?
Yeah. Rogue, I'm very surprised they didn't just reuse her old body. They resculpted the legs. Like her knee pads are different. They're not the same knee pads. So it's odd things like that. We're like, oh, we're gonna put in the extra effort and redo her knee pads. But then Storm, like, no, we don't have the budget to double jointed. I would have preferred double jointed arms.
For me, the face sculpt is really bad for Rogue.
Okay, is it too plain for you?
She looks very dollish. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no life in that face. It's a very porcelain doll-looking face to me. Because the other Rogue had like some sort of comic booky look to her, right?
Yeah.
And this one just looks off. It doesn't even look like the animation. Yeah, this is very. I know they're two different Rogues. One's for the animation, one's for the comic, but there's no life in the other one. This one has life, the one on the left you're holding.
I don't even like the jacket on the 97. I don't like green on green on green.
Yeah, that's
I like
like
the
very
brown.
army type looking. Yeah.
I like the brown on. Is this metallic? It's not metallic. The old Juggernaut Wave one was, but this is a just darker green. I don't know. I like this one.
Look, to me, fine. The green is not good. We don't like it, but we'll accept it because it's in the animation. But you gotta nail the face, right?
Yeah.
You gotta nail the face because that's one thing that everyone looks at right away. Does the face look good or not?
Now,
so
do you feel like they sculpted her face that way to match her smoker's cough, raspy voice from the show? Because I know
Marge, come in, Marge. I think okay. So without sounding like a pig here, Rasper says, "Is Rogue's booty the same as or is changed in '97?" Are you talking about the figure? Or are you talking about the animation? Because the animation, they've really toned her down.
Hold on, let me check quickly. 1 second.
Yeah. If you're talking about the animation, yeah, they've really toned her look down. Her bosoms area and her buttocks have been brought down, toned it down, because the old X-Men, she was, how the young kids say, thick. And the figure here, I believe, also has been toned down a little bit as well. Not a lot, but a little bit. But it's figure. So, I mean, for me, I have to look at the face always. That's some of the most important things for me when I are looking at getting new figures. It's like, does that face look ugly or does that face look good? I bought it because I didn't want to not have the team from this line. That's the only reason I bought it, because
her price skyrocketed too, though. Her
and that's the other thing I was just gonna say is I knew that if I didn't get it now and maybe had a change of heart later on, good luck, because I'll be probably paying like $50 for this figure. So
it's funny on Reddit.
Daddy Magneto was already in the other line.
Where's Daddy Magneto? The dominatrix suit Magneto? Yeah, he's.
I'm surprised they didn't put him in the picture instead of this Magneto.
This was wave 1. Wave 2 was the dominatrix
Daddy
Magneto.
Magneto. Guy. I have a big M. Guy.
Oh, what a stupid suit. Amazon 97 Rogue goes
I'm surprised
for...
they didn't make one with just a hairy chest walking around.
Ugh. Or the crop top Gambit.
Just the bottom belt and pants, and just walking around Daddy Magneto with the lock of hair coming down the sides. Oh, that would be mad. And maybe have a cigarette on the side just hanging out. That is a legendary status right there. Oh, man. Yeah, so going back to, we totally forgot about what we're actually supposed to talk about.
Oh,
is
yeah,
that
no Wave
Dan,
3.
Yeah, Dan says in his X message, no Wave 3 for this year, but it will come out next year. I think it's okay. I think it's fine. Take a break, right? You've already dropped a couple waves. I'm excited that the fact that they're saying they're going to have other stuff coming up, because as much as people want this characters from the show, we already have all of them pretty much.
Yeah. I want to go back to comic book stuff.
Exactly. So if they're saying, hey, we're going to pump the brakes on this and give you, we already got other stuff in the pipeline to give you, cool, because chances are some of the stuff might be new or updated bodies for classic characters, which is also exciting.
Who do you want next? Like, I want a new...
I knew you were going to ask me that question because I was ready to think about that.
Okay.
Okay, who do I want? Man, okay. Now you're making me look around.
Well, you seem excited for Warbird.
Well, 100%. I'm buying 2 of those.
Yeah.
I think the face on both of them, like I was just saying when you walked out for a second here, I was just saying that for me, the face has to be good. And if it is, it's probably a good chance I'll buy 2 of them. So Warbird, if I can get hands on 2 of them, I'm buying 2. Because I think both of the faces look good. That's my opinion. I think they look, and then the body is just great body from the Black Widow, right?
Yeah, good customizing body. Like, I have this habit of buying like, oh, this is a perfect figure for customs, and then I don't use it because it looks too good. So
yeah,
I just end up with 2 of the same figure. That's okay, whatever. I want a new Better Ray Bill.
A new Gladiator.
Oh, he has to. X-Men 97 Wave 3. He has to have that.
Magic.
Yeah, she's long overdue.
Yeah. Who else?
I'm not sure. Like, is it mostly mutants for you then? This show has gotten you hyped?
Yeah. Oh, of course. Didn't hype you?
No. I was like, this show did what it's supposed to. I want more mutants.
Funeral suit.
Yeah.
Yes, that'd be great. Holding a little Bible, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I mean, there's so many good characters that could get a new upgrade. Oh, did they? I thought somewhere they announced Multiple Man as well.
They've done him so many times. Like, they just did a rep, not just. They did
What about a new Pyro?
Oh, that'd be good. Because the last one we got was a 2-pack. I want the black and red suit Iceman. These guys have so many suits, they could just keep remaking them.
Okay. The one that I want, they keep teasing us on freaking every episode, is the original X-Men team in their original outfit.
Oh.
Can you just stop teasing me, for God's sakes? In this last episode, they showed it again.
I think that would be another pack.
Rachel Phoenix, yes.
Phoenix, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
They
just give me the original X-Men, please.
That's going to be another bulk pack.
Yeah, okay, cool.
That's not bad. I'm just thinking, I think I would prefer that. I would want a $150 pack of all of them versus a wave of them all individual, because they'd spread them out. You wouldn't get them all in one wave.
I don't want to.
You don't want to wait,
down.
right? You want them right there in your hand.
Nice box. There you go.
Nice box set.
Thank you very much. It's the one thing that I don't have in my collection that I want. They had that a long time ago. I wasn't collecting that time. I took a break in between.
It's obsolete anyway.
And then by the time I got around back into collecting, that already had skyrocketed. I'm like, I'm not paying that price.
They look kind of janky. They look kind of bad now too.
So stop. Man, I just hope it's not in this retro line, even though it's showing up in the animation. Like, just please. What else is there?
There's so many. Imagine if they did an Apocalypse box set, the Four Horsemen box set.
Ooh.
So we got an Apocalypse animated already, so they wouldn't
Ooh,
release him
yes.
again. But if they released the Horsemen
With the
separately,
horsies? With the
yeah,
robotic
you know,
horsey? Oh man, I'm in. I'm with the horsies, baby. I'm in. Let's do this. Those mechanical bulls? Yeah, let's do this. I'm all in for that.
I'm very surprised that Hasbro hasn't capitalized on. So what's going on in the comics is the nation of Krakoa has fallen, but that introduced like hundreds of mutants, hundreds of characters. They could have made so many toys, and I'm surprised they didn't capitalize on that.
Quick question.
So,
Side note. How much has Bastion skyrocketed?
oh, let's find out.
Because I just opened up another Sentinel. And I'm not trying to brag here.
No,
because I need to clear some space. I opened up another Sentinel, and it came with Bastion, and I'm just like, huh. I wonder how much this has skyrocketed because of this. Maybe just starting now because the episode just dropped.
His character is so dope in that show. The stupid girl is $102, and that's not even Bastion. That's just this.
Oh, wow.
He himself is ranging from $158 plus shipping to $205 from
USD.
the ones that have sold. From the ones that have sold.
It's only going up from here.
I see one for $50, but those are like the random ones. But the majority of the ones that people have bought have been in the hundreds.
Oh man.
There's both of them for $341. I think people are getting desperate now.
Yeah, well, the show just dropped a couple days ago, right? Like, about 6 days ago. Wait, it usually takes about a week to people to catch up, and then it's gonna go whoop. I think that's gonna hit 200.
The cheapest one I've seen is $40 plus shipping.
Get it now, people. Get it now. If you're
now, the funny thing is, would you imagine if people bought those, but the 97 Wave 3 had Bastion in it, which has been done a few times?
Well, they're gonna make Bastion.
Yeah, it's just, do you want to wait for it or not?
But it's not till 2025. They just said it.
Yeah.
So if you can wait that long, then wait. But if you want to go get it now, because this one that is here, it's gonna go up. So, yeah. And what's the name? Nimrod as well is gonna go up. That 3-pack.
I have Nimrod.
Yeah. With that was that a 3-pack? Yeah, Psylocke and
Phantom X and Psylocke.
Yeah. That's gonna go up too.
I don't know why. I have his head on my desk. He just chills here.
That's pretty weird, dude. Like, why are you putting me up with yourself?
He's a crappy fit. He's so stupid. He's just a bad figure.
Well, what's he supposed to do? What do you want?
No, I'm afraid when I move his arm, it's just gonna snap into pieces. Like, it's bad.
I thought you wanted him to do the karate kick.
No, he looks cool, but like I've heard so many people like it was too cold and I moved his leg and it broke.
Ooh.
Like, okay.
Ouch.
Moving on, we'll burn through these. We have the accessory kits for Goku, battle damage. You can see some what he looks like on the right here. So you have his damage gi, his belt accessory. So you have version 1 from Air Studio custom kit, or the version 2. So he's either in a shirt or rip shirt. So here's that or this. You don't really buy these. You buy your figure arts and then you leave them as is, right?
No. I do have some 5K stuff.
Do you like them?
They're hit or miss. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not.
So you're fine with just the standard SH releases. You don't need to you yourself. I'm not saying this is about anyone specific, but you're happy with what you get in box, right? Normally.
Generally. But so this is with is this a special edition one?
This is Air Studio. So they had 2 kits.
But it doesn't come with the figure. It just comes with
the kits. These you just swap into the figure.
But which figures? Anyone?
Your updated Goku, like the Frieza one we just got and the Namek one. I think you just got that from the Bandai store.
But I don't want the nice one, in the white box.
No, you don't have to do that. Just
we'll
pop
talk.
up your old one. Just
I might
pop
have
up
to
your
get.
old
I might
one.
have to get this.
You want this though?
Well, don't you?
No,
Why?
I don't need it.
He looks so cool. How much is this thing?
This will be. Let's take a look. Let's see if they put the price up finally. So as usual, it's on 5K Toys. And
Man, I got stuff from like 2022 still there.
really?
Yeah.
$50, 49 Canadian.
Sorry, how much?
49 Canadian for the combo.
Okay.
One is $27.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. So it depends.
Okay, I'll have to think about it.
I'm gonna find you. Because the Goku is just completely shirtless versus the Ripke one.
So now I gotta go buy another one.
You don't need to. You can if you want.
Well,
so see here. So he's completely shirtless, or you can have this look.
what's the other look again? The full shirt on, right?
Just the blue underneath.
And this is, that's the Ultra Instinct one?
You can pop that on, yeah. So it would pop off a body you have, but you don't want to use that body, right? But Ultra Instinct is also getting a re-release.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so you got the re-release for Ultra Instinct. I see the pre-orders were up previously $90 Canadian.
Oh man. They're sold out.
No. It's a reissue. It's not sold out yet.
I'll have to get it.
Okay. I didn't even do anything with that. I didn't enable you. You just decided on
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. I didn't even know this existed. I stay away from 5K Toys for the reason, and you just brought it right back. No.
You could get away with not getting it. Like, it wouldn't make a difference. I'm not enabling you. If this is something that tickles your fancy, then all the power to you. But I think yours are good as is.
Okay, I'll have to think about this.
That's me talking you out of it. Then they just
you can talk me out of this one.
Yeah.
Oh,
so these are the Rage Toy Ninja Turtles. I like the look of them. So what's funny though is they keep updating the articulation. So each one is better than the last. May it be the scale, may it be the articulation. The Leonardo cannot do this pose.
Stop it. Did you see the Bebop Rocksteady one? Or sorry, not Bebop Rocksteady.
Yeah. So yeah,
that looks good. The left one looks good. I don't care about the right one.
Yeah. Originally, I was like, are they going to make his legs swappable or something? And then they did. So like, sweet. So I want it.
That looks good, dude. Oh man. How big is this thing? 10 inches?
He has to be pretty big. I don't think that big, but big enough to tower over the turtles.
Oh,
he looks good.
Gargantuously good.
I'm excited.
NECA must be so pleased.
Well, they were releasing the same thing 7 times. They'll never. NECA will never die when it comes to turtles. That's just their god tier. I don't even like their Toon Turtle stuff, but they're fantastic. And then I was saying, like, they were doing a Captain Planet.
Yes, I stayed away from the interwebs because I wanted you to surprise me. Because
unfortunately, this is the only picture I could find.
Oh God,
I'm excited for you.
I love.
I'm excited
to see
what they do. I'm curious.
I recycled because of him.
Yeah. I'm curious if they're going to do the Planeteers or if they're just sticking to Captain Planet.
No, who wants the Planeteers?
Well, it's a third-party company, right?
Nobody cares about Mati or whatever that guy's name is.
The fact you remember that. The fact that you remember that.
Get out of here, Mati.
You're right on. You remember his name. No one remembers his name.
Nobody cares about him. But yeah, no, I want him. This is sorry. Where was it again? Who's making this?
Dassin Toys. So they do like third party One Punch Man.
So this is not the Planeteer.
Yeah, it's gonna be Captain Recycle or something.
Yeah, Captain Recycle. There you go. That's a great name.
But
I'm in.
The other figures I've gotten from this company have held up.
Okay.
I've like they've done some figures that Figma have done, and I preferred theirs because these are like $30. Figma's 150 something, and
Jeez.
the Figma's quality broke easier than what they did. So I
Wow.
was like, yeah, sweet. So I want to see where they go with this.
Did they say what the scale is?
They are Mayfex size.
I'm in. Sold. If it's gonna be good, I'm in.
Yeah, they're normally Mayfex or Bandai scale.
Yeah, I'm in. Planet, your powers combined. Man, I love that song too.
Earth, fire, wind,
Water.
and then I know how
Who's
much
the kid from Africa? Kwame.
Kwame.
Yeah.
What was it? Oh, he was Earth.
Yeah, he was Earth.
Wheeler was fire. Wheeler was fire.
The Russian girl was wind. Oh, now we're gonna look this up now?
Yes. Because I forgot the rest of their names.
Kwame.
I'm so...
They had an Asian girl, right?
Yeah. So Kwame Wheeler Linka
Linka
from the Soviet Union.
Yes.
Gee was from Asia.
Yes.
They didn't say where in Asia. They just said Asia.
Yeah.
She had water. Mati was heart.
Yeah. He had a monkey buddy too.
Yeah, Suchi.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. You're pulling that out, Suchi.
And then Captain Pollution was sweet.
Oh yeah. Didn't they have this guy with like eat burgers and like it looks like Bebop?
Yeah. I forgot his name. I think his name was Hoggish Greeley.
Yeah. He used to pollute the beaches.
What a stupid show.
With the V8. You shut it. You always hate all my 80s shows. First is that King Arthur and the Round Table, and now you hate this.
That being said, I watched them all too.
Yeah, that's right. And you loved them. They were corny, but you liked them.
Yeah.
Speaking of corny, what is this?
Third-party Dreamstar toys. You got your combiner here. I don't know anything else.
Another Constructicon?
I think no. Well, Prowl's there, so I don't even understand which one this is. What's the Defensor? Defensor, was that the big one's name? Yeah, from the like ambulance and all that. Except this doesn't make sense because the cop's there, and then they just mixed him with a bunch of other random Autobots.
Well,
so
there's a cement mixer.
Yeah.
So maybe...
But I'm not crazy, right? The one on the far left, that was Prowl. So
yeah,
I don't even know which. I don't even know which one this is supposed to be.
Well, I don't know how what does cement mixer have to do with Defensor? Do they just make a line of wall of cement, like just block people or fire?
I don't even know if it's Defensor. I was just basing that off.
Oh, you don't know? Okay, you're just saying. Okay, you're spitballing here.
I'm spitballing, but that doesn't make sense. It makes more sense for what you said. Except I just don't know why Prowl is there. That's all.
Well, okay, wait. They've blacked out some of the characters, so maybe this is two different line.
Maybe. Dreamstar Toys, third-party Transformers. You've seen one third-party Transformers. You've seen them all. Yeah.
That should be a shirt.
No, write that down.
Yeah.
I am doing a Touch Buddy shirt.
Oh, are you now? Oh,
yeah.
Did you hear that, people? We're still coming.
We have the Breakhorn, which is, what was his name? Snarl?
Tyrannosaurus. No, Triceratops.
Yeah,
was Blue Ranger?
That was Blue Ranger. But was he in Transformers role? Was that Snarl? I can't remember now. They all start to look alike.
Snarl, Sludge, Swoop, Slug.
Slug. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's one of those guys. Don't worry.
Snarl was the
Transformer people are just rolling their eyeballs right now at us.
I'm not a Transformer person, so the fact I even
remember we are, but we're not like hardcore. Like, we skim the surface.
You are purely the Hasbro Dinobots. You will not dive into anything else. You don't really need to. You're happy with the Hasbro.
I'm happy with them. They made nice ones.
If they did a automatic transforming Grimlock, would you buy that?
They already did.
But no, like you know how they did that upscale, but Megatron and upscale.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, did you buy that?
No, it's $1,600.
I thought they only did the small one of Grimlock.
No, they did a big one.
Get it?
$1,600. Get it?
Get it?
Are you crazy?
It auto transforms.
Would you want MDLX
Yes.
versus? Yeah, we've already
Bot mode.
discussed this. Absolutely, 100%.
So I want bot mode because I would always keep Grimlock transformed in
I
his
want
robot
robot mode because I already have the bot modes here for the Hasbro.
So you want them in their dino farms.
Yeah,
I want
because
them
then
in
I
their
can
bot
have
mode.
both. Like,
Yeah.
these are obviously going to be better than what MDLX is going to put out in terms of bot mode.
I don't
Because
know.
MDLX's strength is robot mode.
Yeah, I want them in their robot modes. Like I want them in their bot
Yeah,
forms.
yeah.
So that's what I prefer. I want them with
Yeah.
their guns and weapons.
Yeah, yeah. When
And
you said bot mode, I thought you meant like the
yeah,
dinosaur.
sorry. When you say vehicle mode and bot mode, you can differentiate versus dino mode and bot mode. So I would prefer them in their robot forms.
Yes.
For
Because if you want them in dino's form, then you just get the Hasbro ones.
Yeah. That being said, if they ever did it, I think they would do both.
Oh,
they haven't done anything that they haven't done anything that crazy yet, but I think they can.
I don't think they can even do this until the line is complete from Hasbro's side of things. They still have Swoop to go, and I think until that is released, they're not allowed to make those. Because why would Hasbro allow them to make those right now?
I don't know. Who knows?
Well, I think they have bigger fish to fry.
I think because they're doing stylized version as well. Because these kind of look like the video games. These look like War for Cybertron. Like these are their own stylized renditions of it. So maybe that's
we've got Starscream right here, and then we've got.
Hold on, hold that up again.
We've got Starscream that doesn't fall ever so gently yet. Eventually, he's going to get loosened, and the wings will fall off. But we've got Thundercracker and what's the name? Skywarp.
Yeah,
that's coming. Those are guaranteed coming. So I think the next two characters are gonna be probably Autobots, right? I think you're gonna get probably Ratchet, Jazz. I mean, with Jazz, they're just gonna print money. There's so many people that want Jazz. He is one of the most beloved characters in Transformers. He's one of the coolest, right? Every kid wanted to have a Jazz figure. So Jazz and Ratchet, I think, are your next two from the Autobots. If I had to bet on that, I think those two. And then they'll probably swing back to Decepticons and get maybe Soundwave in there, right? Because they've got the Seekers, at least 3 of them done.
Do you think they're going to do the cassettes?
Ooh, yeah. I think they will.
Okay.
I think they will. But that's gonna elevate that price real fast.
Yeah. Or do you think they'd do the cassettes as a side pack?
Or maybe
and then at that point,
what if they did a regular version and a deluxe version?
That's what I was gonna say. Are they even going to be able to? Because you can't transform them. That's their whole thing. They don't transform. So are the cassettes going to come out in animal form? And then you have just accessory pieces that are also because. And then
these are really good questions. Yeah.
And then that go into deluxe territory, like you just said.
Well, I think the whole point is they can't transform.
Yeah. So
that's
they would
probably
have
the stipulation Hasbro put on them. It's like, hey, you can make these our scale, but they cannot transform whatsoever.
So then they would have to do deluxe versions eventually. Because that Starscream was pretty pricey compared to the others. Maybe if they reduced his damn size, because he's not supposed to be that big, but that's okay.
Starscream jacked, baby. Just jacked.
I don't picture him cowering to Megatron at the size he is right now.
I'm excited for them to get into these crazy colors, like Hound with the dark green.
Yeah.
That's gonna look amazing.
Yeah.
I love Rodimus, the bright red and orange. Looks so good. Or sorry, not bright red, bright orange and yellow.
The orange and the flames, yeah, those.
It just looks awesome. It's right over there. I'm looking at it and I'm loving it. This line is coming on really nicely.
Yeah,
in my opinion, it's just really good. D, there's a video that says all 3 of them are transforming side by side. Huh?
If I look at it, I will want them, and I'm not going to do it.
What's he talking about?
Grimlock, Megatron, and the Optimus.
Oh, okay.
Because I thought the Grimlock was smaller than the other 2. I didn't realize they would have.
No. It's $1,600, man. It's more expensive than Megatron and Optimus. Yeah, there's no way I'm paying that. I don't care. I'm happy with what I have here. I don't love Grimlock that much. Jeez.
He's one of my favorites. I liked him a lot.
Me Grimlock hungry. Me like Dinobots. I used to love doing that with my kids because my kids used to love dinosaurs when they're like, they had no idea what I was talking about. And I'm like, okay, I'll do a dinosaur voice. And I did that. They're like, what?
What is this? Why's your dinosaur
Hey, why are you talking to my wife's like, that's not a dino. I'm like, that's one of the greatest dinos ever. Okay. Screw Barney. You guys gonna be introduced to Dinobots. All right. Is that it for today?
I think we covered it.
We did over 2 hours of coverage. So yeah, okay, cool. I think we're good to go for today, right?
Gonna go watch some more X-Men.
Oh, look at you. Yes, go. If you haven't watched X-Men, go watch it so that you can watch it every Wednesday so that by the time Monday rolls around, you can hang out with us and go to the dollar store and get your pirate swords because
swashbuckling
for some reason they couldn't put that in there. Maybe they weren't even aware of it. I mean, even though the original one had one already in the package.
Yeah.
But they're going to hit us back later on with one with
So
that has
deluxe version, 3 swords.
with the bendy tail that holds a sword.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. So thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you guys next Monday. So wherever you're around the world or the universe, have yourself a good morning, a good day, and a good night.